send up will keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blues. We are the old dark navy blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blues.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the second preliminary final on the channel. Another live watch along coming at you, the Lions and the Blues. We witnessed one of their best prelim finals in recent memory, probably last night. And we're going to see a repeat of it tonight. Look, I think off the bat, maybe it could be on the cards. I just think right off the bat of this game, Brisbane are definitely looking as the warm favourites to advance to the grand final, of course. But the Blues, they're going to be every chance, I do feel, if they can just be physical right from minute one. But yeah, hopefully everyone's going good. Bound to be a beauty, let's hope. Yeah, it is a big test for Carlton. Obviously now, coming from the elimination final, winning their way to a prelim, how will they fare against the Lions who haven't lost at home this year? So it's going to be a big test for them. But hopefully everyone is going good today. I tell you what though, I don't mind this early start. 5:15 PM. You know, we finish around 8:30. I don't mind that actually. So yeah, hopefully everyone's going good. Hopefully everyone's weekend's been good so far. G'day everyone in the chat, of course. I am Anthony, Maxi, Nicholas there, Alex, AFL legend. Hopefully everyone's going good. OG freestyle. Yeah, me week's obviously been pretty good. I still can't get over last night's game. It was an absolute belter. I don't know why, with this beanie on. Well, the reason I have this beanie on is because I was wearing a hat all day, and look at my hair. It's all over the shop. So, yeah, I might have to just fucking have it like that. But, yeah, I do need a haircut. It's a bit of a shocker. G'day, Aussie Trump fan. If you're going well, mate, make sure to like up the stream if you haven't already. People have just joined. But yeah, look, I'll really be honest. I always like to give both teams chances, but I'll be honestly shocked if Brisbane lose this game. I just feel really confident in how they are playing. So yeah, it is going to be a great test to see how Carlton do fare tonight. As obviously the Lions are the benchmark, I think, in this game. Blues by 2 points and upset, says Iron. That's a fair tip, mate. Fair tip. I mean, hey, Colin going through for the grand final. I think a lot of people now would love to see the Blues get up for a Carlton grand final. I mean, how bloody insane would that be? That would be something special. But yeah, around 8 or so minutes until the first bounce, of course, everyone. Yeah, we'll quickly go over the teams. There's some interesting lineups, of course. Back on Thursday night, a few changes for Carlton. Obviously, Brodie Kemp dropped. I felt Brodie Kemp was quite unlucky. He was really good this second half of the year, but he's been dropped. David Cunningham not good enough. And Maddo is another one who's been very stiff to be dropped. But Jack Martin does come in, which is an important in for the Blues. And then, yeah, Harry Mackay. Obviously, people have their doubts of Mackay because he can't score and everything. But he's important, I think, in their forward half for actually marking the footy and can help out Curnow. And Jordan Boyd comes into the team, so that's going to be interesting to see as well. He's had some decent games for Carlton this year. And as for the Lions, Jack Payne is injured, which is a bit of an out. Hasn't been in the greatest form, but he does take the number one defender at number one forward each week. So I think that responsibility now lies on Gardner, so he'll probably go on to Curnow. Obviously, let Harris Andrews do his stuff. But yeah, both teams still looking quite strong. I mean, obviously, Brisbane's midfield and forward half is just, the reasons why they've been able to win games the Gabba so well this year. Getting goals out the back, very good centre-bout side, really good in the clearance game too. You know, it's a big game for obviously Neil and Dunkley, Berry, all those likes. Zorko's been, I think, in good form too. And then, yeah, George Hewitt, Sam Walsh has probably been the best finals player of this final series so far. Who else is there? Sam Doherty, Paddy Cripps, and there are some fine plays, of course, that have been up and about for the Blues. And hey, how about this turnout of the game so far? There's plenty of Carlton fans, of course, that have made the trip over to Brisbane. So honestly, I think at the game could maybe feel like a 50-50 sort of a crowd. Who knows? Obviously, more Lions fans, you'd think, but yeah. How many times are going to be here in country roads today, says 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐿. Oh, that's a good question, mate. Maybe a few. I mean, who will go on him? That's the question, I think, for the Blues. Someone like Nick Newman go on him. Maybe Jordan Boyd. I'd say probably, yeah, I'd say Sard probably goes on to him, maybe. But yeah, I think with Kemp out, it is really big for well, you'd think probably Marchbank goes on to Hipwood. Wiedering will go on Danaher, and then, yeah, Mitch McGovern, third tall, Jordan Boyd helping out. And then Newman and Sard, I think, have had good final series so far. But yeah, how the Blues have been able to win is just off just great pressure and ferocity around the footy. They need to show that. They need to be physical, I think, right from minute one if they want to, try and shock that Brisbane Lions outfit. And they've been great at ground level too. That's another area, of course, where they have been, I think quite good at, and that's why they are in a preliminary final. Commentators already said there's more Blues fans to Gabba. Well, there you go. I mean, as I say, like, it does look pretty even. Like, just looking from the eye. Be pretty BS if there's more Carlton fans. Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't happen with a home game, you think. You'd feel like Brisbane fans would actually make the trip there. I mean, the Gabba isn't really that big of a ground, isn't it? It's what, 37,000? I mean, it's around the same size as the SCG almost. We got right around that number in the prelim final last year. Yeah. Carlton Roar would be allowed. Yeah, it sure would be. And I tell you what, like, it bloody, if they get up by like a point or two, imagine that. Jeez, there'd be a massive roar with that one. But yeah, I'm really keen to see how this pans out. I mean, I've loved how Brisbane have just been able to really put away challenges at the Gabba this year. They have looked like they have shown vulnerabilities, but they just always just run away with it. And it's just with that power and that ability they have in that forward half, so much talent. And it just feels like that one more game now, this is where it all matters. Can they cross or jump that final hurdle? Or honestly, if they lose this game, it feels like an absolute choke. Haven't lost at this ground all year long. You know, Tom, hopefully going well, mate. Go Blues. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, mate. You're not alone. I think there are probably a few people in this chat that are Carlton fans. So, if there's any Carlton fans in the stream, obviously best of luck tonight. I'm only going for Carlton because my dad goes for Carlton. I go for the Mighty Bombers, says Charlotte. Oh, jeez. Following in your dad's footsteps, eh? I wouldn't be surprised if Carlton pull an upset, says 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised too, but I just think Brisbane's best is... I just can't see it too much, so... Yeah. And I'm not really too bullish on the side, but, you know, I feel like with Brisbane, you just have to be bullish on them. But, hey, you know, Carlton have just continued to prove people wrong and pick up results. But I think I am expecting maybe a bit of a cagey affair the first few quarters or so. But yeah, maybe Brisbane run away with it for a quarter or two. We saw that in a similar fashion against Port Adelaide 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming the grand final course there, mate. You betcha. Obviously, hurts that there's no Swannies in there, so I can't go to the game. But no, it'll be great to stream again. Obviously, they are always fun ones too. And hey, the biggest game of the year, of course. Brisbane, welcome to country guys, the best in the country. Yeah, no, his stuff's good, eh? He shows great enthusiasm. He was doing the one against Port too. By the way, over on the subs, Matthew Kennedy for Carlton, Jarryd Lyons for Brisbane. So I'd say both pretty strong subs. Both players that can come in right away and cause a bit of impact that midfield. Well, Matt Kennedy, though, last week was playing on that half-forward line. So maybe he goes there again if he gets subbed on. Now, sorry about that, fellas. I just realised my bloody sound wasn't on. There we go. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, will this prelim final top the one from last night? I don't know. It was an absolute belt in that game, so it's going to be hard to see repeat. But let's hope for a cracking game. You know, this is probably the Lions' time. They've had so many so close chances, but now can they get that prelim final win in advance to a granny? But Carlton, well, they're certainly you'd think there will be good competitors tonight, and it wouldn't shock me if they do get the upset and face the Pies in what would be a classic grand final matchup. Who's my most important player tonight? Well, for Brisbane, I'd say probably Darcy Gardner. I think probably will be taking 𝐴𝐿𝐼, so it's important for him to play well, act accountable, and then that allows Andrews to do his thing. And as for Carlton, who am I going for the Blues? I might go 𝐓𝐿𝐼 𝐻𝐿𝐼. I think he's one of the more ferocious plays in that midfield for the Blues, so he's going to be up and about tonight. I must say. Because yeah, they just want to try and get the game in their terms, really, Carlton. Because the Lions can really kill you off the turnover game. That's why they've been very good, especially at the Gabba, of course. Score's going to be low, I think like 63. And Gabba's always usually a high-scoring venue, so I think there could be a bit of a score tonight. Let's see. Cardi's at the game right now. Yeah, righto. Oh, that'll be a cracking vlog if he does record it. Not a bad game to go to. But here we go. Carlton and the Brisbane Lions. Winner, of course, plays Collingwood in the grand final for 2023. Brisbane haven't lost at home this year. Does the choke come tonight? Or will they advance through? We're about to find out, of course, in the next 2.5 hours. Players getting into positions now. So on his Instagram, they're sitting around the Blue supporters. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Was he near the cheer squad or something? Oh, but yeah, bloody hell, this is probably the loudest the Gabba has been this year. Atmosphere sounds cracking. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Brisbane Lions and the Carlton Footy Club. There is Sard on camera, of course. Here we go. Brisbane yet to lose at home. The Blues, well, they've won a lot of people's hearts. They just continue to impress and prove the doubters wrong. They've made a prelim final and we're underway at the Gabba. Quarter number 1. But yeah, for the Blues, they've just got to be ferocious in that midfield, bashing, crashing forward and get those ball winners at ground level. That's where they've been able to win their games of football, of course. Now the big O. Dunkley now. Just whacks a kick forward out into space. Now he can go and get this one here. Jared Berry, he breaks the Marchbank tackle. He's got options here inside 50. Who's he go for? A high soaring ball. Can he find 𝐼𝐴? He can. But oh dear, it's running too far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's just borderline, I think, counting those steps. Running too far, eh? Who'd have thunk that would be the first free kick of this game? Bloody hell, they're rarely given. There we go. Anyway, Nick Newman's free. Goes down the line, kick. Well done from 𝐓𝐡𝐞 to ground now. Walsh, what a final series he's having. He whacks it forward into space. Who can compete for this one? It falls out to, what's his name? Doherty very nicely. Now 𝐼𝐴 can sprint all the way and kick the first for the Blues. What a start for the Blue Baggers. Oh, you beauty. How about that? A goal at the back. That was really well done from 𝐓𝐴. They're able to bring it to ground. They whack it forward. And how about that out the back? Bounce favoured Doherty. Hands at the 𝐓𝐡𝐞. And he's been great as well, 𝐼𝐴 this final series too. He gets the first for Carlton. He's been a goal kicker. First goal of the game to Carlton. Yeah, going good. Thanks, fair mate. Hopefully going well yourself, man. Walsh able to whack it forward. Yeah, Doherty just read it best and out of the back, 𝐶𝐞. Well, Carlton get the first. Shit bounce from the umpire that we bounced again. Oh, here we go. Carlton live site at Icon Park. I've got a live site and everything. How bloody good. Another ball up here. Walsh now. Hands it out to 𝐼𝐴 𝐿𝐿. They get a centre clearance here. Carlton kick towards half forward. 𝗏𝐼𝐴 in the air, unable to take the mark. 𝐶𝐿𝐼, great attack on the footy. Now 𝐿𝐿ockie Fogarty, who's been in some good form too. Just whacks a ball inside 50. Lacks a bit of accuracy. Ball hits the deck. 𝐵cluggage, he's been great the last few weeks for the Lions. Now did he do too much there, Boyd? He'd probably be pinned. On the ball. And now out across to Zach Bailey. They want to go quick here. The Lions. Cam Rayner, a low kick towards the wing. Lacked accuracy. And will be a boundary throw-in. Well, yeah, there is Fogarty not bringing it in. Holding the ball every day of the week. Well, not getting rid of it, sorry. Boundary throw-in now. Pitnet in front position. Lachie Neale very strong there in the stoppage. He gets a kick forward now. Almost marked by the one-hander of Marchbank. Ball trickles out the back. Sard reads it nicely. Dishes out now to Boyd. Goes quickly by foot towards the wing. The kick's not really a favourable one for 𝐶𝐞. Well done there from Leicester. And now Boyd goes by foot. That's well done there from Gardner in the air. Gardner on 𝐶𝐿𝐼. Dishes the hands out to 𝐼𝐴. 𝗏𝐿𝐼 just couldn't get that hand pass his way. Umpire's ball. Now on the boundary throw and trickles out here towards Dunkley. He gets a kick forward. That's a poor kick. Only as far as Mitch McGovern. Yeah, it's on TV, Brock, mate. And now McGovern goes down the line. Who can fly? Oh, the big H with a nice contested mark. This is why he's important in the side. He now plays on. Peels off onto his left. He goes inside 50. Almost there. That was a nice punch there from Leicester. Starcevic just gets the kick away. Clean pickup from Zorko. Dunkley hands it out to Archie. Can he break the Newman tackle? He can't. Beautiful tackle. Turnover now for Carlton. Akers just a high ball towards half forward. Who can fly? Martin almost from the side. Cleanly done there from Leicester. And now Andrews whacks out of the fence. And a good contest between Zorko and Newman there. Wiedering, though, able to back up. Now McGovern from the 𝐴𝐵𝐿 pass here quickly goes by foot. Back inside 50 here for Carlton. Who can arrive? No marks there. And now Conor McKenna, the Irishman, just a short chisel and kicks a poor one straight to George Hewitt. Hands it now over the top in the space of Cripps. What can he manufacture? Oh, that's a great tackle there from McKenna. And it's holding the ball. Wow. Anyway, Kitty Coleman just gets the hands out, so the intensity is looking strong here from the Blues. Oh, relentless pressure, look at that. Just bash and crash. Great tackle from Boyd. And it will be the umpire's ball again. Oh, geez, the Blues fans are pretty vocal at the moment. They're all up and about. Now Adam Chera. Inside 50. Oh, great mark there from Starcevic. Always an underrated player for the Lions. Currently at the Melbourne show. Oh, very nice, mate. Very nice, eh? It doesn't get better than that at the Royals show. And also watching the Royals Macca stream. Yeah, beauty. One of the best plays for the Blues last week. 𝐴𝐿𝐿 takes a strong intercept mark there. He goes inside 50. And the ball will find the boundary line. Another boundary throw in here. Ball's just been sitting on this outer wing. Eight inside 50s to 2. Carlton's way. So this is a great start for Carlton. Bringing the intent. And winning that territory game early on. Getting some few stoppages their way too. But now Zach Bailey's able to burst free. He's just going to whack a barrel forward. And that's just not going to work. Easy intercept there for Marchbank. Out now across towards the wing. Chera, Wiedering. Wants to go by foot and goes towards half forward. Who are the flies? Starcevic, that's a great mark. Oh, cheers for subscribing, Dennis, mate. Much appreciated. G'day, Al. Hopefully going well, man. So the Lions, very odd start from them. They just can't get the ball out of their back half. This has been some brilliant pressure from Carlton so far, forcing the Lions to make mistakes, and outnumbered contest kicks, not a good one there. Akers keeps the footy in. Out to Walsh now. What can he do? Kick round the corner. This could work here for Motlop or 𝐴𝐿𝐿. Good crush to the pack there. Another boundary thrown here for Carlton. And another ball up here. A lot of stoppages early on this first term. Still one goal to zip. And of course, now a chance for Jack Martin. High snap round the corner. Well, it's going to go for the first point of the game. Snuck in for a point. Kitty Coleman now. Will now plan and go out of the fence here. Can they find maybe 𝐓𝐿𝐿 in the air? Unable to take the mark. Nick Newman now. Just keeps it in play. Walsh gives it back to Newman. Some nice play here for Carlton. And he goes inside 50. Can they find a mark? And it's going to be free to 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿. All the Blues fans are getting up and about. Well, can he kick the goal, though? This is where the issues have occurred for him. He hasn't been able to hit the big sticks consistently or well enough. He's going to go for the snap. Left foot snap. Harry McKay, this will be big for his confidence. Snap round the corner. Right down the pipe. What a start for Carlton. 2 goals, 1 to 0 goals, 0. How about this? How about that for a turnout, though? Carlton fans up and about. Well, you heard of that from 𝐓𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴 11 inside 50s to 2. Very unexpected this is really from Brisbane. I feel like they'll need to start to lift here. Mackay snap around the corner. He's home. Blues fans up and about. Plenty have made the trip up though. How bloody good. Anyway, Lions need something here. They get the centre clearance through 𝐓𝐿 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐝 towards the edge of 50. Big Joe can't take that mark. Almost. And it will be a stoppage. Forward 50 here for the Lions. Now Adam Chera gets the hands out now in the space for Newman. That's a clever slap out in the space. Ollie Hollands now is able to break free. And he goes towards half forward with a beautiful kick to Harry Mackay. Oh, and he falls over the crowd. Falls over the fence almost. And now he'll play on here. Can they find a mark from Charlie Curnow? Almost. Gardner did okay. McCluggage clean hands out to Bailey. He'll just whack it on the shoe again. They're just dominating the skies at the moment. The Blues. Wiedering did well. Now to Boyd. They repel again. Boyd hands it out to Walsh. Can he find a target? That's a nice smother. Falls to Kitty Cummin. Just a quick snap around the corner. Boyd, no, that's an unlucky bounce. Falls right to 𝐷𝐻𝐿𝐴. And a great tackle there from Boyd, but he gets the hand pass out there, 𝐷𝐻𝐿𝐴. Newman, just a quick kick out into space. It's a nice one for McGovern. He can quickly go corridor. Walsh. Oh, great mark there from Walsh. Under duress there against McKenna. And he'll play on now. He'll go again. Another inside 50 here for the Blues. Can they find a lead? Or maybe could trickle out the back here for 𝐬𝐿𝐴. No, he made a hack of that kick. Nice intercept there from Jasper Fletcher. The dominator in the skies, they are looking the more intense and the more sharper team. Carlton just dominating really so far, halfway through this first term. Jared Berry now keeps it in. Nice hands there from Dunkley. Now Berry quickly goes by foot. That's a nice kick on the lead, finds Eric Ipwood. Who can he find on his shoe? He quickly goes now towards half forward, towards a 3-on-2. Good contest there from McCarthy. Boundary throwing. Yeah, you too, Thur, mate. Take care. Well, can the Lions get a score here? They're yet to kick anything. Another stoppage clearance there for the Blues through Adam Chera. That's going to be deliberate every day of the week. Ryan Lester now will quickly go now inside 50. Who can they find? Pitnet. Great mark in the air. Important stuff from the ruckman there. From Pitnet. Good mark there from the big O. Competed well there against 𝐸. You'd think Carlton home. You'd think it's a Carlton home game. One Brizzy fan in a section. Yeah, no, bloody hell, eh? They made a good turnout. Chance now for 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Oh, I could have gone for goal there. It was smothered. Berry gets the hands out. McCarthy instantly tackled from Chera. Beautiful pressure there again from the Blues. It trickles out. He gets the hands out to 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Just a makeshift soccer there was not a good idea as 𝐸𝐿𝐴's able to intercept. And he'll go out across now. 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴. Short to 𝐸𝐿𝐴. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 now will go down the line. Andrews arrives late. That's brilliantly done there from Andrews. And the ball stays in here. Devon Robertson. Oh, sells the candy beautifully. He goes by foot. Outnumbered contest again. McGovern reads it well. And now McGovern goes down the line towards that next contest. Mackay competed well in the air. Oh, crunching tackle from Robertson there. Oh, Motlop. Umpire's ball. Now the ball up here. 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐿. Zad in the back, nothing given. He gets the hands out only as far as Zach Bailey, who can't keep that in. No, it does stay in. Chera now gets a kick forward only as far as Kitty Coleman. Going to go short finding Jasper Fletcher. So yeah, no, Carlton started really well with this game. I've just looked the sharper, the cleaner side, dominating in the air. Their intensity and pressure has been brilliant. And they're really making the Lions a little bit shaky with moving the footy. They don't look really too settled, but maybe there's a chance for Brisbane here. Joe wants to go for home, and yeah, not really a great kick, but the ball could sail out here, but no, 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿 keeps it out. No, it is. Never mind. It was actually out. Right, well, this is why they want it, Brisbane. Forward 50 stoppage in a good spot here. Sounds like a 50-50 crowd. Yeah, it definitely does. Sounds sometimes more like more like a bit of a Carlton crowd too. Gonna rage if Brisbane lose, says Cooper. Oh, but imagine a Carlton Collingwood grand final up is something insane. Anyway, that's going to be rushed through for a point. Tell you what, though, that could have been a chance for deliberate rush behind. It was under no pressure there, really. But he did it professionally. There, 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿. Now McGovern quickly goes out of defence. Spoilt now out across into space. Who can hunt for this one? Oh, Hipwood. That's going to be on the ball. Great stuff there from Jack Martin. Oh, and it's 50 metres. Wow. What's it for? Descent? I think they kicked the footy away, and that's just a lack of discipline, eh? Well, Jack Martin has a chance now to put the Lions up by... Oh, Lions, sorry. Carlton up by 3 goals. Who'd have thunk this start, eh? The blue bag is... Oh, and look at Big Fed rubbing together his hands. He's loving it. Well, this is a very interesting start to this game. The Carlton fans up and about. Jack Martin back in the side. Kicks his first and the Blues third. Wow. How about this start? 8:07 to play. 3 goals won to 0 goals won. Egg footy must be out. Oh, right. I feel for him. Hopefully egg footy's going okay. He'd be nervous at the moment. I think he is. I'm assuming he's at the game. Wow. Yeah, bloody hell. That 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿 chance really could have been deliberate. Anyway, whacked forward here from Jesse Motlop. They're just full of confidence and just intent and pressure, the Blues. But now rebounding here is Harris Andrews. Jasper Fletcher almost did too much. And now quickly Leicester. That's a poor kick. Straight to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Cripps now all alone. Sam Doherty. How about this? This is some sort of a start from Carlton. 3 goals won to 0 goals won. And now Sam Doherty can make it a 4-goal game if he converts. But yeah, look at that. Jasper Fletcher just doing too much. Leicester just under the pump. Terrible kick. Straight to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Moving it with ease. And look at that, just 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 just caught napping out the back, not manning up, and 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐴 was all alone. Now, can he convert? Set shot on a slight angle to make this a 4-goal game. Kicks on its way. Oh, you beauty. Right down the pipe. Sam 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐴. A goal assist and a goal on the first term. He's having a great start. How about this start from Carlton? Oh, they'd be celebrating in Lygon Street at the moment. I mean, it's still a long way to go, but wow. I was not expecting this. I'll hold up my hands. I just was not expecting this sort of a start. I was expecting a cagey affair, both teams throwing at it. But just Carlton's ability just to, move the ball with daring, just, how the flow of how they move it is exceptional at the moment. They are just making Brisbane look like traffic cones. They're putting them under pressure. They're in their shells at the moment, Brisbane. This is a big test for them now. Are they able to get out of this shell and respond in front of their home faithful? Off we go now. And the centre-backs again. Pit into the ruck. Oh, you beauty. And George Hewitt gets the centre clearance. 𝐴𝐿𝐴 takes the mark. There we go. Is it Charlie time now? How about this? Oh, the Blues fans on their feet. Wow, okay, to make this a 5-goal margin. Unbelievable this is. The Charlie chance coming. Can he make it a 30-point margin? Oh, he can. I thought it was drifting, but it's home. Charlie Curnow has made it 5 goals 1 to 0 goal 1. Unbelievable. This is something crazy. Wow, they are just absolutely shell-shocking, the Lions at the moment. They can't do anything. Oh, 𝐬𝐿𝐴 will be fuming at quarter time, you do think. Jesus. 6:01 to play. 5 goals 1 to 0 goal 1. Drink, fellas. Bit of sparkling water. But they're just dominating around the 42 now. Just every stoppage they're winning. Winning those centre clearances. Oh, and there's big 𝐸𝐵. And pitting it again. Oh, he's reminded me of 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 from last year. Centre clearance beast in the ruck. Look at that. That's 2 times now. And Fogarty's able to get the first possession. He goes inside 50. Andrews, that's a superb mark. Brilliantly done. You just feel like they need the next goal, Brisbane. Not the ideal start from them. Yeah, you feel like you'll bring out the stick, Cooper. And g'day, Nick. Hopefully going well, mate. Down the line. Oh, geez. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 and Reinhart got in the way there. And that will trickle over for a boundary throw-in. It's a 4-quarter game. Lions will come back. Yeah, definitely still give them the chance to. Not saying this is game over. But wow, this is a blistering start from Carlton. 5:19 to play until quarter time. Boundary throw in centre wing. Big Joe gets the head out. 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐴 dispossessed, and now Danaher whacks one on the shoe. But they're just always in that first position, the Blues, whenever the ball goes into their back half. And another boundary throw-in. Always a live feed of the Icon Park. Marchbank now. His kick under pressure. Will find the boundary. Under 5 minutes to play now until quarter time. That's going to be holding free against 𝐓𝐻𝐿𝐴. Okay, how can I watch the AFL game? I'll watch it here, Ashton. No, I'm joking, obviously joking. No, it's on free to air, mate, on the telly. But obviously, this is just a live watch along, mate. Anyway, just a whacked ball there. We'll go for a minor score from Joe. 2 points is all they've had to show for in quarter in this first term at the moment, Brisbane. Can the Blues keep the Lions goalless? Yes, that is I think the big question. Adam Sard now will kick it in. Lions can't afford to give the Blues too much of a lead. Well, it is a bit of a lead now. It feels like they're going to have to now climb that uphill battle. Mackay takes another important contested mark. And he'll quickly go now by foot. Towards half forward. Curnow, almost to the one-hander. The ball trickles out the back now. Jack Martin, Fogarty. Ooh, can't keep it in. Boundary thrown. Still can't believe that Carlton crowd. It's an absolute beauty. They're just... Oh, there's so many of them. Absolute beauty. Whacked out of there now from the Big O. They just need some ball winners at ground level. They're not getting anything. Constantly getting outnumbered. 𝐓𝐴𝐿 could he fly? Ball goes for another boundary throw. Just looking really rattled at the moment, Brisbane. Umpire's ball. But obviously the midfield matchups. Neil on Chera. The big one though, Dunkley on 𝐓𝐴𝐿. But hey, 𝐓𝐴𝐿 has had some good touches so far. Neil's one that really needs to lift. He's barely really had a disposal, let's be honest. He's only had the 2 touches. But that's why they need a lift. This is where Brisbane have been great. Their midfield have just been very quiet early on. Just getting out-bodied and outdone by that Carlton midfield at the moment. .3:30 to play until quarter time. Robertson. And it's going to be a tripping free. Oh, you can't call advantage there. Wow. That's questionable now. Akers goes deep to a 2-on-2. Can they find a mark? Well done from Curnow. Andrews under the pump. Gets the hands out quickly to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐿. One of the barometers for that Lions side. Kitty Coleman now. Gets onto his left shoe. And that's a great kick. Finds Lachie Neale. They can go here now, Brisbane. Oh, they've mucked it up. Connor McKenna. Didn't realise he was getting the hand pass to himself. He can't get the tackle on... what's his name? 𝐴𝐿𝐴 to the ball now. Trickles to the boundary. And it will be a boundary throw on centre wing. Oh, very nice RV, mate. Carlton grabs out the ruck. Very well done. The hand pass straight to Dunkley, though. But he's just instantly tackled from the first-year play of Ollie Hollands. Really well done. Now Devon Robertson gets the kick forward. Well done from Marchbank. Gets the ball to the deck. Fumble there from, I think that was Doherty. Now Lachie Neale soccers it directly to McCarthy. Didn't realise he was getting it. Ball slapped out. Now Marchbank. Kick round the corner. Well done from Robertson. Hollands now gets it. He whacks it forward again. Just as Carl's ball, Carlton are applying, and every time the Lions player picks it up, it's just instantly tackled. Like, just every single time. This is just some elite pressure from the Blues. Now, I actually have to start by saying, fellas, obviously, last night, I was a lot more enthusiastic than this. Don't worry, you know, I don't hate Carlton or anything. But the big reason is, I'm fucking knackered. I'm not trying to play the sympathy game, but I'd bloody, I'd work at 6 in the morning this morning. So, yeah, I've had a bit of a long day, but I'm trying to, you know, get a bit more enthusiastic as the game gets on. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to fucking get a cup of tea at half-time, to be honest. But, yeah, great mark there from 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐿. I should have had a bloody cold shower when I got home. But here we go. First chance, really, now for Brisbane to kick a goal. first clear chance. Can 𝐼𝐻𝐿 will kick this? You feel like he just has to kick this goal, 𝐼𝐻𝐿 would. Can he kick the first goal for Brisbane? It's on its way. It's home. Brisbane get their first much needed goal. And does that now change things, perhaps? Who knows? Minute 10 to play. 1 goal, 2-8 to 5 goals, 131. Well, g'day, Eric. Hopefully going well, mate. How about last night's game? Weeks ago, tipped Pies Carlton Grand Final. People laughed. Oh, yeah, nice prediction, mate. I mean, I had the Pies to win the flag, so that's looking good, mate. But yeah, I did tip Collingwood in a close one, and there you go. It's a game that really could have gone either way, but I think when, you know, why I still think Collingwood will win the flag is just that relentless pressure, and I think with that crowd that just always gives them that upper hand, and you know, they were just brilliant again, relentless play. Yeah, no, they were special to watch in that third term premiership quarter. They made it count. Well, there we go. Brisbane finally on the board. Can they now get a bit of a roll on? But minute to play. Might run out of time a bit here. Newman, kick was smothered. Adam Chera, good attack on the footy. He's been doing that well all year, but instantly tackled. Ball up. You think the Blues are running out of energy, says Wasted? Oh, I doubt it, mate. You know, this is some great stuff, and I feel like, you know, with that crowd they'll definitely be lifting. I think like they've played 4 quarters really well in this final series, so. But I am expecting Brisbane to maybe turn it up a bit, and maybe the screws could loosen a bit, and they get a bit of momentum their way. But 35 seconds to play. Kick towards the wings, a nice mark there from 𝐴𝐿. Kick the first goal of the game. And now over the top to Charlie Curnow. He plays on, peels off. Who can he find at half forward? Maybe the chance for Mackay. Well done from Andrews. That's not going to be a mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 now whacks it out of the fence. No Bronx cheers there, so won't be out in the full. And that one will now go out for a boundary throw-in. Lions are one of those teams who can get a roll on with goals. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Definitely do. Lachie Neale gets the hands out. Brisbane midfield as a collective unit really needs to lift this second quarter. That's going to be deliberate, but time will run out here. Well, what a start for Carlton. You know, as I say again, I was not expecting this start from the Blues. I think with that crowd and just, you know, I think right off the bat, they have just honestly shell-shocked Brisbane, really. 5 goals, 1 to 1 goal 2. Every time a Brisbane Lions player gets it, they just put them under the pump, put them under pressure. I feel like the midfield battle they've been doing really well at. They're doing great in the stoppage game and getting it forward. And, hey, they're getting winners at half forward, really kicking some nice goals too. And they've been accurate as well, 5 goals, 1. So, yeah, they truly deserve this honestly, healthy buffer at quarter time. They've been a far better side than Brisbane. But, you know, it's a game of 4 quarters, so maybe momentum could shift. As you know, there's still a lot to feel like, you know, Brisbane can get back into this game. Because, yeah, they just feel like, you know, Dunkley and Neale have had some quiet starts. Cam Rayner hasn't really shown too much. You know, Charlie Cameron's yet to have a touch of the football. That's a rare sight to see. You know, Joe Danaher's had a few misses and a few opportunities gone begging. You know, apart from Harris Andrews, who's been good in the end. I mean, Big O's had some nice grabs. It really hasn't been too much to like from Brisbane's sort of point of view. So I feel like they need to lift, but it's just been all Carlton really in that first term. Great around the footy, relentless pressure, and they're just forcing a lot of mistakes from the Brisbane Lions, and they struggle to really get in their forward half, which is a really rare thing. This is where Brisbane have been so good at the Gabba, but the Blues, well, technically at the moment they're really defying history, as obviously Brisbane rarely get beat here, and they just completely outplaying them, and of course are yet to lose this year. But yeah, no, I mean, if you're a Blues supporter, you'd definitely be up and about that. That is a terrific start. You know, as I say again, the Blues are just built off belief at the moment. This is why they're a great side to tip. I did tip them last week, and you know this is why they're playing well enough, or very well in this first quarter. But look at this, 22 inside 50s to 11. Winning that department very well. They're just getting those repeated entries. I mean, both sides' efficiency's been very poor. Harris Andrews feels like he's been the only guy that's been able to get it out. But yeah, contest possession game and honestly the clearance game is actually very even. The Lions actually winning the stoppage game, which they are usually a good side at. But just, this is where I think Carlton have been very good. They've been very efficient when getting the ball forward, from those stoppages and everything. And just the turnovers they're forcing too has been, definitely something to think of as well. But yeah, really rattling. They're just really rattling that Brisbane outfit. That's the best way to put it. And yeah, of course, the centre clearances is the big one too. 5-1 Carlton's way. And 2 of those came from Pitnet as well. He grabbed a few other ruck. The big man. Let's see the disposal leaders. So we've got 10 for Walsh, 10 for Jared Berry, 9 for Dunkley, 9 for Akers. Yes, Sam Walsh has had a great start to this game. 3 clearances for Neil and Dunkley, 3 for Chera 2. 265 metres game for 𝐓𝐡𝐞 He's leading all ground getters with that. Contested possession leader is Dunkley with 6. Intercept possessions, 4 for Andrews and 4 for Akers. So Akers, I'm liking his start to this game. 2 centre clearances, there you go, from Mark Pitnet. Mackay with 2 important contested marks. 3 inside 50s for Jack Martin and Joe Danaher. But yeah, it's been all the Blues really this first quarter. And yeah, the best way to look at it is just that inside 50 count. Already plus 11. That's very hard to do against a Brisbane side, especially at home. No, it's a preliminary final mark, so the winner goes straight to the grand final, plays Collingwood. Inside 50 count shows how often the Blues midfield are rebounding in defence. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Whenever the Brisbane try to get it out, they're setting. This is where, Carlton can definitely win a flag from it and even at least win this game. Their defence and how they set up behind the footy's been really good. And I feel like they've been great with that, kicking off this game. Really setting up nicely behind the play when the Lions are trying to get a kick forward. And the ball mostly starting the line in Carlton's forward half as well. Lions were sleeping, but there was a coach woke up with the... Yeah, I mean, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐵 won't be happy. He's known for a few coaches' spray, so I'll be interested to see how he will bloody rev up his troops. Can't really have a good start. Yeah, they sure have, mate. Morning from England, go the Blues, says Danko. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully everything's going well over there in the over there in England. Carlton Grand Final, says Ivan. Oh, he's said it there first. He's made the statement, big Ivan. G'day, Loretta. Oh, whole town just lost Channel 7. Like, what the fuck? Thank God for your live streams on YouTube. Bless you lot for doing this. Yeah, no worries, Loretta. It's good to see. Hopefully your Channel 7 recovers. Bloody hell. a poor time for your Channel 7 to go down, eh? Right when your faithful, when your favourite club's in a prelim final. Yeah, no, I already answered your question, Mark. Sorry, mate. Yeah, no, this is a preliminary final. Technically you can call it a semi-final, but in AFL it's not called a semi-final. The week off is a disadvantage. Playing one game in 3 weeks is bullshit. Well, I don't know. Like, that's always... It's a good and bad, I think, because, you look at the good, you look at the bad. It helps sometimes because players rest up, helped Collingwood. They got Nick Dacos back, and yeah, it looks like it's... Sometimes it can be bad, like it hurts a bit of momentum. I mean, you couldn't see a better performance from Brisbane 2 weeks ago. So, with a week off, that's maybe sort of... maybe potentially hurt them. But who knows? Let's get in the second term, mate. So what a start for the Blues. Dominant around the footy, really. Just better intent, better pressure. Forcing a lot of these Lions plays and mistakes. And just setting up really nicely behind the footy. So here we go. Quarter number 2. There's Will Ashcroft looking in the stands. Oh, you hate to see it, obviously, going down with that ACL earlier on this year. He would have been loving to play in this game here. Here we go. Quarter number 2, we're underway. So the Lions under a bit of pressure here. Yet to lose at the Gabba this year, of course. And this is a chance for the Blues to buck the trend, eh? As they get an early inside 50, but cleared from 𝐼𝐶. That ball's going to dribble towards the boundary line. That will be deliberate. Carlton fans rejoice. This is probably one of the best games I've seen Mark Pitnet play, though. As Joe Watson just jogged my memory there because he's talking about him too, might as well say. He's been really good so far. 𝐷𝐞𝐞 can fly. Ball triggers out the back for Harry McKay. Oh, wrong side of the post. He had the bounce there. But just not the wrong side of the post. Well, now, Conor McCann, the Irishman. He's had a few iffy starts so far. Gets out of the fence. Oh, great mark there from Josh Dunkley. Wants to go quickly, hands over the top. Oh, that just does not work for 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷. Hospital hand pass, spot on from McGovern, applying the heat again. Now Fogarty gets in and under. Holland's had some nice few touches. And that's going to be out in the full there from that Marchbank kick. Lockie Neal now. That's a great tackle there from McGovern. He did the right decision to leave his man. Neal now goes down the line. Wiedering in front position like always. Newman, the former Swan, as I say, from the Swans footy factory. Oh, guys, just shut up, eh? He's pinned on the ball. Oh, kick was smothered there from that 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷 kick, but the ball trickles here to Robertson. That's going to be on the ball. What a tackle from George Hewitt. Former Swan. How bloody good, eh? They're doing me proud. Nice there. George Hewitt's had a good start this game. He's been lively. A player that I said needed to have a big game, I felt this afternoon. He's usually ferocious around the footy. Good sport there from Andrews again. Dunkley able to burst through. Kick wasn't very effective, but does fall in favour of 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐸. He hands it now, and the lines go inside 50. McCarthy from the side almost. That would have been a beauty. Sard taken in a tackle. And umpire's ball. Charlie Cameron not happy. Bit of fine behind the ball here. Jumper tugs. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷 now. Can't pick up the footy. Socket off the deck. Was smothered. Akers. Now Boyd. Hands it to Doherty. And now Nick Newman. Good usage here from the Blues. And a nice kick on the left boot of Newman. Finds Fogarty on the wing. Newman just keeps on working. Gets the handball receive. Wants to get back to his left, but that's a poor kick. Just didn't have the angle there to hit McKay, and Kitty Cullen with a nice intercept. So on NRL today, whoever wins in the finals, whoever wins in the final between the Broncos and New Zealand. Is the Broncos playing tonight in the prelim final? I'm assuming they are, because that's probably where all the Lions fans are, or where all the Brisbane fans are. Because you feel like there would have been a few more Brisbane fans tonight. Anyway, Coleman goes down the line, front position, Marchbank, great mark. I feel like he's been underrated these last two games. He's shown some good moments for Carlton. And another nice mark there. Marchbank now goes down the line. Up in the air here. Gardner in front position. That's going to be a free his way. Holding. Oh, high contact. And now Gardner goes short. Finds Dunkley. Short now to 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷. So just slowing it down near the lines. Not really a good kick there from 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷, but a bit of fortune there for the Lions. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷 gets a free. Eric 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷 now. Just goes short to Coleman. Yeah, and VFL Grand Finals tomorrow too. I think a lot of people will be cheering on the Suns. 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐷 now. Low kick's a nice one. Finds the big O. And can the Ruckman get on the board here for Brisbane and kick the first to the second? To get this game back to a 3-goal margin. Oscar Martinetti. Can he kick truly here? Oh, doesn't kick it like a ruckman. He kicks it like a key forward. Beautiful goal. Well, 2 unanswered goals now for Brisbane. The game's starting to open up in their favour slightly. Back to 3 goals. Two goals, 2, 5 goals, 2. Goal there from McInerney, who I felt he had a decent first quarter. And that's good to see now he's on the board with a goal. But that's better from 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐝. He's had a few iffy moments early on, but that's a better kick from him. The big O converts. Off we go again in the middle. Pitnet's had a great start in this game. 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐻 attacks the footy, but just a bit of a fumble. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐼. Nice hands there to Kitty Coleman, and he whacks a ball inside 50. This could work for Joe. What a kick, and what a mark on the lead against 𝐸𝐴𝐴𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐼. And now 𝐷𝐴𝐿𝐴 can make it, well, 2 quick goals within 30 seconds. If the Blues win this, they'll be the worst team to make grand final history. Oh, I think that was us last year. No, I'm joking. We deserve to make grand final, but geez, we were poor. I'll never die that down. How terrible we were in the granny. Oh dear. Now can 𝐷𝐴𝐿𝐴 convert? Usually a bit iffy with the drop punts, but this time he isn't. 3 in a row now for Brisbane. Game to 12 points. Starting to even up now. Oh, look at that Brisbane fan he's got in the crowd. Very nice. Lovely hand pass. I mean, the worst team to make a grand final, it's a harsh saying, because I think any team deserves to make the grand final. I mean, what, the Giants smacked the Bulldogs. Honestly, I almost felt like the better side than Brisbane that semi-final. They played some great footy. And I mean, they were up by Collingwood by like 5, 6 goals. There's not really much else they could have done. I mean, yeah, they got pumped in the grand final, which shows they were just, you know, not good enough to win the flag. But I don't know. Bit of a harsh saying, but I guess you can go with them. Anyway, crowd now starting to get vocal from the home section, of course. It's 3 in a row for Brisbane. The game's now down to 12 points as they get another centre clearance here through 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐿𝐴. Can he find a target? Well, he fell over there, Zach Bailey. That's not going to be a free his favour. 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐿𝐴, well done. A low kick now towards the wing. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐿𝐴 couldn't take it on the full. Yeah, that's going to be boundary thrown. Coleman's literally single-handedly swinging this game. Yeah, I mean, he's had some nice moments this second term. He's a player I've always really rated. I must say, I felt he would have gone off this year, but you know, he was injured. But I felt like he could have really gotten off this year and all Australian squad worthy stuff. But nah, it's quiet. Oh, 𝐸𝐴𝐷𝐿𝐴, terrible. Out in the full. Cripps now goes towards half forward. Martin, good mark. He's got options here. He's got Curnow short. Doesn't want to go to him. Told to go. Now just sits it up, and that's a poor kick. Lack cohesion. Good intercept there from Leicester. And now he'll go out across and finds 𝐿𝐴𝐴 𝐿𝐴𝐴. Great to see, though, the Lions getting some experience in some of these young players. 𝐿𝐴𝐴 𝐿𝐴𝐴, the one to name, of course. And hey, from the other side, Ollie Hollands. Some great experience for him too. Leicester now short the Gardner. Handball received now. Charlie Cameron, what's he doing down this end of the ground? Bloody hell, rarely see that. Oh, geez. Poor hand pass there from McCarthy. Gives it straight to Cincotta. Cripps. Oh, almost pinned. Just got the kick away. 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐴. Well done, but the hand pass didn't really favour McGovern there. Umpire's ball. Geez, the crowd is vocal. We can hear the Lions chants now. Starting to ring. Tucking the footy was good there from McCarthy. Charlie Cameron's hand pass just didn't really favour McCarthy there, and Boyd's able to get it out of the 50 very nicely. Out to 𝐸𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐴. Well, if Brisbane are wanting to win this game, they're going to have to really earn it. Blues with obviously a great start to this game. And it is really starting to even up now. Andrew's a great mark, but that's going to be a holding free Mackay's way. Crowd not happy. Oh, I should say half the crowd not happy. As Mackay goes inside 50 kick. Just couldn't hit up. Motlop there. And Leicester, hey, another intercept mark. He's having a good second quarter so far. Fumble from Boyd, but able to recover with a slap there to Akers. Walsh now. Back to Akers. Keeps it in play. Oh, bang. Great tackle from Kitty Cole and Mackay. Umpire's ball. Great tackle there from Coleman. It was probably played almost twice his body weight. Jesus. Umpire's ball again. Scary game lines there down their end. Yeah, you could just feel like they're starting to really get back into this game now. A few goals in a row, of course. The Blues starting to repel a bit and get in their forward half a bit more. 𝐓𝐴 dropped that mark. And, oh, is that going to be on the ball? Surely. No, it's going to be a boundary throw-in. Come on, Brisbane. I want a good granny, says top class. Well, honestly, if I'll be truly honest, what would be the better grand final, you think? Brisbane versus Collingwood or Carlton versus Collingwood? You just feel like an all-time classic would be Carlton winning and making the granny. But, you know, I don't mind who wins this game, of course. I mean, I did tip Brisbane. I'd love to see them win the flag. Anyway, another boundary, another ball up here. Zach Bailey able to get the kick forward. Nice mark there from Adam Sard. So now he'll hold it up. Just give it out across to Newman. And he goes back short to Sard. And there's the woofs from the crowd. As Sard now goes to half forward. Little kick forward there from Wilmot. And now quickly by the shoot. I think that was 𝐓𝐴 just whacks a kick forward. They've done a few of these lines, but 𝐻𝐻𝑡𝐴's in the good spot. Back out now to Newman. And he'll go back to 𝐻𝐻𝑡𝐴. 𝐻𝐻𝑡𝐴 now finds 𝐷ocherty. Goes quickly now by foot towards a contest. Marchbank great in the air. Takes a nice one. Oh, he tried to play for the 50 there. Marchbank now. Kick towards the wing. Who can fly here? 𝐷ocherty in the air. That's a great mark. Advantage now 𝐷ocherty deep to the square. Can Hollands fly? Archie, well done. Well, a bit of a stalemate in scoring, but there we go. Been a few minutes and we find a point. Predicted a Carlton Collingwood grand final, says Loretta. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I feel a lot of people did. In my opinion, back at the start of the final series, I felt like it was almost too good to be true. But it actually could really happen. Free here for 𝐷ocherty. But they are winning the quarter, let's remember, Brisbane. The last few minutes or so, they've been able to stem the flow a little bit, Carlton, and now go back to the first term, sort of, and just locking the ball in their forward half. Wilmot now gets it out of there. Kick towards the wing. Hipwood. Oh, great mark that is. Hipwood now just short corridor finds Kitty Coleman, who's having a great second term. Coleman now Beautiful corridor kick finds 𝐼𝐻𝐿. He can get in and go. He's got options here, but he wants to go deep to the one-on-one. Oh, almost Charlie Cameron dropped the mark. And that's a clever rush through there from Boyd. Okay, we're back to 12 points. But how about 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐿 𝐿𝐚𝐭𝐞𝐬? Just everything he's doing at the moment is very good. Oh, he really should have marked that footy, let's be honest, Charlie Cameron. Adam Sard now will kick it in. Spore's nice there. From 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿, and Jasper Fletcher does well to keep it in. A low kicker. Lacked the distance. Spot on from Walsh. Oh, 50 metres here. Oh, Jesus. What's he trying to do, Walsh? Trying to play for 100 metres. He goes deep. Mackay. Oh, he drops the mark. Ball comes back into his lap. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Walsh was trying a bit too much there. He was just running into him. Well, that's going to be eye contact free going the Blues' way. Gonna go 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐿. The captain's way it is. He'll line up. Let's see again. Oh, yeah, just like there. That's a lack of discipline there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿. Just came crushing through. Or can the skipper convert? Paddy Cripps to make it 6-goal string to get this game back out to a 3-goal margin. Should convert. And he kicks it. Big goal from the skipper. Oh, look at the Blues fans up and about again. You love to see it. 18-point in the margin, and the drums are out. Jeez, we didn't hear them much in the first quarter. Well, you know, you can't really complain with that free kick, I'd have to say. It was a clear high contact free. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿, lack of discipline, comes in late. Oh, look at that. At the live side at Icon Park, they are loving it. The Blues faithful back there in Melbourne. Okay, off we go again in the middle. Pin net hit out. Lachie Neale now. Oh, very lovely done from Neale. Centre clearance now from Danaher. Whacks one inside 50. Boyd did well. No, sorry, that was Marchbank. Ball trickles out the back from Reinhart. Chance for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿. And goals. Oh, okay. Has Akers been the hero again? Okay, score review. Yeah, not even close. Oh, does the hair count? No, but it could be like, you know, the hair. Does the hair count? Oh my God, has he actually? Oh my God, it's come off the hair and it's a point. Blake Acres the hero again. Oh, unbelievable. Oh my God, that's crazy. How many times has he done it in this final series so far? Oh my goodness, he did it twice against the Swans, he did it once against the D's. He's just a goal line saving hero. How about that? Off the head now. Devon Robertson round the corner. Good mark there from Akers on the intercept. Wow. Off the hair. I haven't seen that before. That's bloody insane. Nice quick hands here from the Lions. There's 𝐓𝐴 inside 50. That's a poor kick. Straight down 𝐬𝐻𝐪's throat. 𝐓𝐻𝐿 almost takes a beauty. 6:53 to play till half time. Game 17 points, but it's now starting to really bubble up a little bit. Lions having their chances. Carlton hitting back with a few as well. Feel like now tempers will start to flare, but the Blues been able to at least do well after conceding that third goal on the road. Respond back with a goal. And the game's just turning into a bit of an even scrap really now. Walsh now gets the hands out. Advantage paid here for Brisbane. 𝐬𝐿𝐴, quick hands out to Bailey. Joe Danaher can go. 𝐬𝐿𝐴 over the top. Robertson. Back to Joe. Twisting and turning. He backtracks. Finds 𝐓𝐴. Over the top now to Joe. He goes quick by foot. Now the kick wasn't very good there for 𝐴𝐿𝐴. He's able to get the hands out now. 𝐶𝐿 the Irishman off the intercept. The snap round the corner. It's home. That's better from 𝐶𝐿. He had a few blunders early in that first term, but he's on the board. 11 point the margin is now. Important there for Brisbane. How about that though? Slaps it like a basketball as an intercept. Falls into his grasp and snaps home a beauty. If it's a current Colin Grand final, I feel sorry for Victoria Police. Yeah, bloody hell, I'll have to be, I wouldn't say working overtime, but bloody hell, they'd be putting in a bit of a shift. 1 to 6 minutes to play. Great kick for goal, that is. It's not a bad kick for goal, 𝐶𝐿. He's fired up. Both sides of the ground, of course, very vocal. Neil now. They're starting to get on top of these centre clearances, the Lions in this second term. Marchbank in the great spot to take the intercept. Now to the fence. Great mark from Doherty at halfback. Yeah, no, as I said, Kai, I could never say this game was going to be game over at bloody quarter time. You felt like Brisbane could get back in this game, and it's under 2 goals, so it really is game on. Dunkley now back to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Bounces it like a basketball and now goes by foot. Oh, he's having a great quarter. Another great kick there. Short one finds 𝐼𝐿𝐴. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 wants to switch it. Oh, geez. McKenna's left that one go behind him. Has a bit of time, though. Oh, clever kick. Finds 𝐼𝐿𝐴. 𝐓𝐴 now. Short kick finds Dunkley. Gives it back to 𝐓𝐴. He wants to get and go. Quick kick now towards a 1-on-2 in favour of the Lions. Oh, well done, McGovern. Did well. The ball trickles out, though. 𝐬𝐿𝐴 plays the high. Not giving Lockie Neal now a chance. Needs to find some space. Gets the hands out to Ryan Lester. He's a rare goal kicker. And Ryan Lester converts. 5-point game. Oh, this game's really swung on its head now. Beautiful kick for goal. And it's 2 snaps in a bloody row now. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, the thing I was in the way. Euphoric crowd. Thanks for subscribing, mate. Much appreciated. 2 snaps in a row from 2 defenders. That's a bit of a... If anyone plays footy bingo, there you go. How about this, eh? Not a bad second quarter. This final series, I think we've been blessed. Just continue to get better and better at these games. But that was just clean stuff from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿. Snap, around the corner, it's home. Who do you support, says Biddy? Go for the Swans, mate. Hence the poster out the back there. Anyway, look at that. Beautifully done from Brisbane. Able to whack it forward. The hand pass from Robertson was poor. Cherry oh, bang! What a tackle that is from Rayner. Able to get the kick for though, Hollands. He gets in front position, McKenna. He goes quickly by foot. In front position, well done from Akers. Hollands there to arrive. Keeps his feet. Better than McCarthy. And by left foot, non-preferred. That's a nice short kick. Finds Sard. And a boundary throw him. And top class, mate. Thanks for him as well. Starting to get on top of the clearance game, Brisbane now. And the inside 50s, 14-8 this second quarter. People on Talk Sport having to go up Man United, jealous of United. I want to be bloody jealous of Man United. I'm a bloody Chelsea supporter. They're bloody what? They're not bloody that far up at the table compared to us. I like Man United though, because I watch Mark Goldbridge, and if they lose, it's pretty funny to watch because he gets all up and about. Oh, great slap from McCarthy there. Anyway, enough about the world's game. We're talking about the world's best sport instead. Here's a chance for the Lions to go in front. Joe Danaher. Jeez, what was that? It was that in defence. Bloody hell, was about 5 metres away from Danaher there. Easy mark. Let's see this again. But look at that. That's where Brisbane good this year too. 4.5 turnovers. They get one there. McCarthy, beautifully done. Solo effort. Slaps it out of the hands from Jack Martin. And then inside 50. Place out to Joe. Well go, Chelsea, says Heck. Is that a supportive message, a supportive comment, or just a piss take? I know if you're not a Chelsea fan, fair enough. Don't get mad. Anyway, fair enough. Just take the piss because we are shit. We're embarrassment. But who isn't embarrassing at the moment is the Brisbane Lions. They're in front. Wow. Oh, and the Carlton fans can't believe it. Now the reaction shots are coming. Jesus Christ, a few of them look like they're bloody about to cry. So half a footy to go, everyone. Let's just calm down a bit. Yes, that's very true, Kai. FIFA career mode is not real life. Unfortunately. No, it is an embarrassment, though. £1 billion and we can't even bloody get into the top 10. Oh, no, yeah, no, fair enough, Heck, mate. Don't follow soccer, support Chelsea. Well, it's hard to support them because it's just an absolute embarrassment to watch. Look at that, though. Joey Danaher, all the space in the world. He's brought his shooting boots tonight. 2 goals, 1 now. For him. Back in the middle we go. Brisbane have just been able to dominate in the centre clearances. Can't get one their way. Ball trickles out now. In dispute. McCarthy. Slap forward from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿. Had a bit of time there to maybe get the kick forward. McCluggage. And a good tackle there. Umpire's ball. Oh, beautifully done there from Connor. Again, Kitty Coleman. Oh, Charlie Cameron had to sit there against Sard. Can Cameron now burst against McGovern? Oh, well done from Mitch McGovern. Sard arrives late. Beautifully done from McGovern. Oh, but it's not dangerous. Danger's not over yet for the line. For Carlton, sorry, as that's a poor turnover there from 𝐬𝐿𝐻𝐿. 𝘬𝐶𝐰𝐿𝐻 now. They're just playing with confidence now. Brisbane starting to line up for goal. Playing with a bit more pace. Now the Irishman wants to go from 55 out. Connor McKenna. Oh, ball stayed in here. And sport there from Boyd. Okay, 2 points the margin in favour of the Lions. Let's see this again. What a chase down that is from McGovern. I mean, obviously not going to be holding the ball because didn't really tackle him, but did well enough to sort of get him off his feet. So the Blues, this second term, have blown a 5-goal lead, and yeah, Brisbane now really starting to play with no fear. They've just really got to try and get it back on top of that footy. I mean, where they were very good was the centre clearances that first term and locking the ball in their forward half, but the pressure's sort of started to fade out of their favour as now the Brisbane Lions are just moving the ball much more quicker. As out the back here, Charlie Cameron takes the mark. Oh, he's always dangerous out the back. And here comes the country roads. I have to bloody probably mute my stream so I don't get done for copyright. No, I'm joking. Surely he doesn't miss. Oh no, he's in two minds. He's going to snap. Should go. Oh, he's missed to hit the belly of the ball. Oh, dearie me. You cannot believe that Charlie Cameron has done that. Unbelievable. Wow, last 10 inside 50s, 9 have all gone to Brisbane. .23 seconds to play now. McGovern will boot it out of the fence. Well, what a half of football this has been. Both teams have shared the dominance. Great start from Carlton, playing with just electric ability and insane and sweltering pressure, but the tables have turned. Brisbane have been able to get the game on their terms, move it now with a bit of pace and a bit more ferocity and a bit more flow, and have really kicked a bunch of unanswered goals to hit the lead. And they'll probably head into the halftime sheds with that 3-point lead, unless maybe a chance here with 8 seconds to play. McCarthy now, quick hands. Chance. McKenna just whacks it inside 50. Who can fly? McGovern in a good spot. That's a great mark. So there is the first half of your game. Brisbane by 3 points at halftime. Well, yeah, tables have turned. Some people are saying it was game over in this stream right here. Some people are saying it was, but the Lions have been able to turn it around. And then this is what I've said. This is what I've said all this time, you know, with Brisbane. When they look challenged, when they look under the pump, they've done so well to get back in the game. And just with that talent in their forward half, the midfield, they've been able to turn things around. I felt, you know, Dunkley and Neil were much better in that second quarter. You know, Neil's, I felt, was very good in those centre clearances. Got that goal assist, of course, as well. Yeah, they've just started to lift on really a lot of areas. You know, Dunkley's having a good game with 17 touches. Centre clearances, very good. Getting it forward. And yeah, some goals at the back, some goals at ground level. Few off the turnover as well. They hit the lead by 3 points at half time. We'll have a look at the stats at halftime because they're alongside Neil and Dunkley. I think a few other players that have really impressed me from the Lions. I mean, Keddy Coleman's really lifted every disposal he did. He really was swinging the game for Brisbane. Almost single-handedly turned things around. He's been great. Joe Danaher with 2 goals in that quarter. I mean, Charlie Cameron really should have kicked that goal, but McKenna's goal was lovely. You know, Leicester followed suit with that snap around the corner. McInerney on the board as well. Yeah, they've just been able to turn this game on its head, really, and now play with a bit of, you know, when Brisbane really get their game going, they're almost unstoppable, and that's sort of starting to now turn it into their favour. So, yeah, I think that was a great second term from them, and then winning the inside 50s. I mean, they were minus 11 inside 50s at quarter time. They've been able to now go up by 1. So plus 12 inside 50s their way during that second term. Imagine if it was Chincotta on the line rather than Acres, it would have been an 8-point margin. Yeah, I mean, bloody hell, I still can't believe that. The hair moved. And it was, I mean, fair enough, but like, oh, you just can't. It's one of those moments where like, you just can't believe it. You can only see it to believe it, almost one of those moments. 4 clearances from Neil. He's had a much better second term. 19 disposals from Sam Walsh, though. He just keeps on racking up the footy. Josh Dunkley with 17. His second term, very good. 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐞, well, it was a little bit hacky at the start of the game. Felt his first quarter could really improve, but he's lifted a bit. He's been able to, 353 metres gun. He's been able to attack the footy with a lot of pace and get it forward. As I say, 𝐬𝐴𝐷𝐞 𝐿man's second term I absolutely loved. �McCluggage as well, been able to win a bit more of the footy. Leicester with that goal too. The tables have really turned now. The Lions starting to get on top of that midfield battle. Winning the clearances. +7 stoppage clearances. Breaking even now. I mean, it was +5 centre clearances in that second term. So that's important on their end. Winning contest possession by 5. And starting to get a lot of winners forward to centre, which is where they're very good, of course, Brisbane. This is how they win games of footy. Lions by 3 at half time. I'm going to take a whiz, and as I did say earlier in this stream, I do need a cup of tea because, I had an early start this morning with work and everything, so trying to get a bit of caffeine into me, that will do. Of course, when I do get back, we'll do the daily wall pull and all that whatnot in the footy grid. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back, everyone. Sorry about that delay. Still getting the tea brewing, so I'll have to actually hop out again. We'll do the wall pull while we wait. Okay, who's it going to be? So I've been nailing the first guesses usually, so that's going to be Finn Callaghan, I think. No, it isn't. Oh, that was. G'day, Hendel. Welcome to stream, mate. Who is saying this is? Carlton vs Collingwood grand final, not likely. It's only a 3-point game. It feels like the Lions could be up by more, but, it just still feels like, with that slim margin, anything can really happen. And now, who could this be? That hairstyle reminds me of Josh Kelly a few years ago. I'm going to go with a guess. We'll go. I really don't know, to be honest. Probably like a general defender, maybe. No, we'll just go 𝐸. Like, I just need an option. Okay, Victorian medium defender, Western Bulldogs. Old player. Really old. Could be someone like 𝐓𝐡𝐞. I mean, no, not 𝐓𝐡𝐞. What's one of the blokes thinking in chat? Anyone knows who this player is? Bit of a doozy, this one. I don't know. Really stumped with this one. General defender is over 32, so he's an old player. Anyways, I'll be back in a sec, fellas. I was going to grab my tea. Tea's acquired. Okay. So, who are we thinking? Again, I am stumped with this one. Absolutely stumped. You know, I'll just go see if it is. It won't be Maynard, but I'm just going to go for a bloody Collingwood player. It's not a Pies player. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Oh, yeah, it could be 𝐸𝐞. I think you're right. No, it isn't. Okay, we've only got 2 guesses left. Oh, bloody hell, this tea's hot. Michael Hibberd? Yeah, I think it's Hibberd. I think you're right. Yeah, good guess. Got there in the end. Very nice. Fucking hell, this tea's really hot. Bloody hell, I need to put a bit of water in it. Yeah, no, very fair enough, Sandra. I mean, like, yeah, it's a disappointing second term from them. But yeah, you feel like they've got a lift. Is it an all tea, some fancy pants tea? Oh, do you class Earl Grey's fancy pants tea or not? Yeah, bloody hell. Okay, well, there we go, Hibberd. There she is. Okay, let's go to the footy grid, shall we? Yeah, it's half time, Pilar, mate. And yeah, hopefully you're going well in Madrid, mate. A good place to be. You going for? I'm just a neutral, mate. Pyramid, or Primid, or Pri-MD. My mate Greg owns a bar in Thailand, big screen and cold beers. Oh, very nice, mate. Oh, what's this? Footy grid's still yet to update from yesterday. Okay, we'll go with the Gridley then. Oh, how about this footy grid from last night, though? But it was a beauty. Doing pretty good. Well, they're the Gridley, though. Okay, Carlton and Brisbane. Obviously, Mitch Robertson could be one player. Fairytale could be one. $100 games for 2 clubs, Jeff Farmer. Okay, I'll go for him. No, never mind. He actually wasn't one. Never mind, Rose. You let me down, mate. Unbelievable. No, I'm joking. Oh, well, that's not a good start. Fucking hell, this tea's really hot. Gonna have to let it cool down first. 6:42 over where you are, Xena. Yeah, no, righto. Whereabouts are you from, mate? Assume in the UK or something. 10 hours before us. What are you eating? Apple, mate. Oh, totally. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant 6:42 in the morning. Never mind. Well, yeah, I mean 6:42 where I am too. Okay, best and fairest for Brisbane. We'll go Jason Ackermanis. 6%. 10 finals games for Brisbane. Yeah, Michael. 3%. Yeah, no good start to the footy, Greek Kai, mate. Don't usually do footy group only today. Oh, how'd you go, 𝐼𝐴? Probably better than me. I already got one bloody wrong. Okay, Mitch Robinson, teammate, best and fairest. I mean, Judd's an obvious one. Hey, Mark Murphy. Yeah, 15. Probably not too great. BNF, 100 games for 2 clubs, Peter Bell. Oh, you better not let me down with this one, Graz. No, I'm only joking, mate. Make sure I'm at... Yeah, so best and fairest. Yep, Peter Bell. Oh, nice, 2%. What do you mean by the time stuff up, Kai? Oh. Yeah, the 6:43. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, I get it. No. 10 finals games. Team up with Mitch Robertson. It's hard to choose someone from Carlton, really. Yeah, Doherty's another one. Doherty might be one of the lower ones to go for. Yeah, 13. 10 finals games. Probably choose a Brisbane player, preferably. McCluggage, maybe? 𝐼𝐴. Yeah, we might. I'll go McCluggage. He could be a chance. Yeah, 2%. Yeah, very nicely done, OMB. Okay, 10 finals games, 100 games for 2 clubs. Oof. In fact, did I read your thing wrong, Graz? Because I think I 100 games to 2 clubs try. Jeff Farmer. I mean, did he play? I don't think he would have played in 10 finals games, though. But I'll give it a go. This will be my fault if I get it wrong. Oh, no, 0.2. Very nice. Because I think I accidentally put in the Carlton one, Grad, so that probably was my fault. Anyway, it's almost the second half. Let's quickly do these last two. Carlton, 100 games to 2 clubs. Surely... I know. I always forget his first name. 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐿. I forgot his name. But yeah, he's probably one. Mitch Robinson, teammate. Carlton. We'll go for who's a player I could think of. 𝐼𝙗𝐴𝐷𝐿. Okay. 142. Could have been a bit better. I used 1% 𝐼𝙗𝐴𝐷𝐿. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Let's get back into this game, shall we? Second term or second half about to get underway. Yeah, half time's is almost over, Mark, mate. Alright. Tea's at a more suitable level now. Very nice. A suitable heat for my taste buds. Let's get in this second half. This is really interesting now. Blues dominated in the first quarter, but the Lions kicked unanswered goals to put them in front by 3 points, and we've got a game on here. Oh, here we go. But yeah, there's definitely questions on now. Can Carlton continue the intensity? Because it did slightly drop off, it had to be said, in that second term a bit. But here we go. Third quarter. 6 goals, 6 to 6 goals, 3. Both teams playing out for their first grand final in quite some time, and we're underway. That's 50. Yep, against 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐿. Not a good start there from Paddy Cripps. Kicking it away after a free kick's given. This will result in a shot on goal early on for Brisbane. Not even 10 seconds into the bloody third quarter. Chance now for the Big O to make Paddy Cripps and the Blues pay early on here. Can he slot this? He sure can. Right down the pipe. Brisbane up by 9. Saying chess, it's not the player that makes the first mistake, it's the player that makes the last mistake that loses. Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, he's got to strike that one off Cripps. But he's been good this final series, of course. You know, bloody hell. I think he's, you know, his first 2 games were pretty good. You have a massive delay, like a minute in front of you. What's the KO? You know, the delay from me talking now to your screens is about 2 seconds or 3 seconds, so there's no delay with that. It's basically because I'm watching on K, not Channel 7. As I do always say, please try and refrain from, you know, giving it away early on with saying it's a goal or not. You know, try and refrain from that in the chat, because people like to get up and about a bit. I mean, I could probably skip my thing forward, maybe just refresh it. Anyway, Acres now. Hands from Chera. And he gives it back now to Newman. Kick round the corner. That's a poor one, Kitty Cole. Let me just see if I can refresh my page. I could give it more to the live point. 8-goal quarter coming for Brisbane. Yeah, we'll see. Do it rolls refresh, sure did, and it didn't fucking work, so not worth the refresh. Oh, 𝐴𝐵. Oh. Gets the free. Looked like he put a bit of mayo on that one. We'll see again. Oh, you are not fair dinkum. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's very borderline questionable call. And you know, as I say, I'm an even. I look at this even from an even sort of playing field with these ones. You know, that is. Oof. I don't know. Well, can he kick at 𝐴𝐵𝐿? No, out in the full. Well, maybe football justice wins with that one. 𝐼𝐻𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐿 now out of defence. Who can fly? 𝐼𝐻𝐡𝐞 did well to bring it to ground. Slap out there was nice from 𝐸𝐶𝐾 and Zach Bailey. This is where they're good, Brisbane. They get it out in the space, and they could be at the back here. It's a 2-on-1. Charlie Cameron's there to help out with 𝐻𝐡𝐞. Hands over the top to Charlie. Gonna get his first. He breaks away from Hollins and kicks. You know he's kicking the goal. Charlie Cameron goals, his first of the prelim final. Cue the country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Song, whatever it's bloody called. That song. 8 goals, 6 goals, 3. Lions now really starting to rev up. And speaking of rev up, Charlie Cameron's motorbike is starting to rev up too. 15 points it is. Well, there you go. 𝐻𝐻𝐿 brings it ground out, but that from 𝐸𝐶𝐾. Tap into space was beautifully done. And this is where Zach Bailey's dangerous. When he gets, you know, bursts out forward to centre, you know he's dangerous. It's going to result in something good. There you go, at the back. Nice sets of hands. Charlie Cameron, easy goal. Look at this, though. 5 goals in a row for Brisbane, unanswered. And again inside 50, bang, 𝐻𝐡𝐞 on the lead. Well, this tea's pretty nice. It's got me all perked up all right. But 𝐸𝐶𝐾 𝐿's really lifted. Just always one of the best stoppage plays in the comp. Very clean there. Able to get it forward. Reads it the best. Harry Kipwood now. Can he make this a 21-point margin with this kick? Directly in front from around 45 out. And he's made a muck of that. Going to sneak in for a point. 16 points it is. Now McGovern out of the fence. Strong mark there from Cripps. He's one that needs to lift. Chera out across to Newman. Goes by foot. That's a terrible kick. Straight to Kitty Coleman. Out now to Archie. Out to 𝐸𝐶𝐾 𝐿. And a flat kick's a nice one. He finds Charlie Cameron. No, unfortunately, I don't TIW, mate. I mean, again, I'd love to help you out, but there's just not really much, unfortunately. But, you know, this is why obviously I do have the live watch along for the people just to watch on whilst watching the footy. That's almost marked there from Rona, not given. Oh, very, very well done from Kemi. Breaks 3 tackles to snap. Oh, that would have been the goal of the night. Unlucky. How strong. How about that core strength? Shrugs off a few tackles, keeps his feet. Almost snapped home a beauty. 17-point margin it is now. Brisbane looking like a bit of the extra people in their step. Yeah, they sure do, heck, mate. Now, good mark there from 𝐸𝐶𝐾. That halfback. Mackay now down to Curnow. Couldn't take the mark. Ball hits the deck. Acres. Couldn't get that ground ball there. 𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 able to break free. Oh, that was a good looking kick, but Newman, very well done there. Plus 11 uncontested possessions and plus 8 clearances as well for the Lions. They've just been all over it around the footy. Half the quarter time, really. 21 hit-outs to 18. 7 hit-outs to advantage to 3. They're winning in that area too. Pitnet. And the big O go at it. Pitnet grabs out of the ruck. Couldn't get an effective disposal though. And now whack forward from Acres. Cripps couldn't get a clean grab of the footy. Now 𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 again. Oh, beautifully done from 𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Lowers the eyes, finds Hipwood. He wants to go quickly by foot, all alone in space here. It's that man again, Charlie Cameron. Yeah, he's been brilliant, eh, Kite? His kicking's been something special too. Charlie Cameron now, oh, he's going to go to the left foot snap. This will be special for Ben's home. To get this, oh no, he's made a muck of that. Didn't even bloody make the distance. Sard with the intercept. Adam Sard now out of defence. He goes towards the next contest. Leicester in front position. Ball hits the deck. Motlop good attack on the footy. Doherty back to Motlop. Gonna now maybe go into any of the Blues. It's a risky switch. Oh, Red better there against Acres. Well done there from Berry. He's able to burst free. He gets the hands out quickly before he was tackled. Great contest there. Good bump there from Robertson. McGovern now back to Marchbank. Goes by foot out of the fence towards the wing. A 2-on-2 contest. Kerner in the air. Unable to take the mark. Now Newman bursting through. Gets the kick away. Starcevich, well done. Rebounds and mops up well. He goes back inside 50 here. Can Danaher fly? Unable to take the mark. Stays in somehow. Sard, no, eventually goes out. Breen, they hit the lines. Hit out now. Charlie Cameron can chase this. Beautiful stoppage work from the Lions. It deserves a goal from 𝐼𝐶𝐞, but he misses. How clean was that though from Charlie Cameron? Beautiful silver service hands to 𝐼𝐶𝐞 and really should have finished. Wiedering now to the fence. Easily intercepted there from Leicester, who's having a good game. Leicester now inside 50. Can Rayner fly over the top? But a good fall for Rayner here. Oh, forward 50 stoppage here for Brisbane. Oh, geez, Lockie Neal wasn't up here earlier on there. Boundary throw-in. Head out there from the big O, only as far as Ollie Hollins. He whacks it out of the fence here for the Blues. That's a good kick. McCall in the lead. Who can he find? Does he want to try and centre up? No, he just wants to boot it down the line. They've just got to find winners now at half forward. Kerner, that's a strong mark. They need more from him. He quickly goes deep. Usually a great field kick. It would work here for 𝐼𝐶𝐞. He keeps his feet. Archie doesn't. He has time to snap round the corner. Does it bend back? Doesn't have the distance. You kidding me, son? Oh, dearie me. Should have really kicked that. Okay. Behind there for the Blues. It's a 17-point game. Out of the fence now here for the Lions. Unable to take the mark. 𝐼𝐶𝐞 boundary throwing. Oh, geez, Curnow. He had his head pretty ugly there, but good thing he's still back out there. 𝐸𝐿. I mean, does he get a concussion test? I don't know. Good attack on the footy from both sides. Ball up. Slap forward now from Kitty Coleman. Out into space. Oh, McCarthy can get in and go here. Oh, does the old hand pass to himself. But can use his pace to sort of get forward. But bounce the ball didn't favour him. Now 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Under some duress. Just whacks it forward. And kick doesn't really favour anyone there. That could be deliberate. Oh, boundary umpire. Umpire says throw it in instead. Sorry. 𝐴𝐿𝐴 now. Ball ripped out of his mitts. And will result in a stoppage here. So yeah, the momentum's really shifted Brisbane's way. You could sense it was coming at half time. They kicked a few goals in a row and they still have kicked unanswered goals. Yet to respond back, the Blues. Kitty Coleman. Good tackle. Kick was poor there. Oh, he did too much there. Oh, he got the hands out. Barry. Toe poke forward there from McKenna. And now they get it out of the lines. It's Kitty Coleman on his favoured left. Kick towards half forward. Back with the flight almost there, Reinhart. Couldn't take the whole thing. Newman quick hands. McGovern, that was a poor set of hands there. They're starting to really... The ball skills are hurting them at the moment, the Blues. They're having a few poor turnovers. And now McCarthy. Great smother there from Ollie Hollands, the first-year player. Always playing hard. Pushed out there with ease. As McKenna now finds a bit of space. Plays the holding free and gets it. That's a well worked... Yeah, that's a professionally won free there from McKenna. A bit late there from Walsh. Probably a player that needs left. He had a good first half. That's a poor kick from McKenna, but it was dropped from Akers. McGovern just no fuss, whacks it out of there, but had plenty of time. Just gives it straight to a lines Guernsey of Gardner. Gardner now goes out to Andrews. And now out across. To Lester, now out to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 on a short kick's a beauty. Finds 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Where are the options here? Do they want to give it to Joe? No. Goes short to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. And now 𝐼𝐿𝐴 will go inside 50. Bit of a wobbly entry. And the Blues had all the numbers there to spool it over the line. 9:49 to play. Brisbane by 17 points. $12 inside 50s to 3. How about that for the third term? Yeah, no, fair enough, Jinx, mate. I mean, I was agreeing with what you said in quarter one, but yeah, good on you for showing the faith. They're looking up and about now. I mean, I wouldn't say they've necessarily won yet. Still could be anyone's game. We'll see. But yeah, they've done this all year, Brisbane. When they have been challenged, they've been able to come back and just hit the lead and show great patches of momentum, and they've been able to do it in this second and third quarter so far. Chance now for 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Kick was smothered. Trickles now towards the top of the goal square. Rayner leaves it behind him. Now Akers. Has that gone out? No, it stays in. Wobbly kick. Fogarty taps out into space. 𝐼𝐴 really well done, and that was just beautifully well done. How about that? Gets the hands out, but they've got numbers here. The Blues. Can Motlop get a clean pick up? He can't. McKenna, very well done. Oh, smothered into his own man of Leicester. Hand pass was poor from Andrews. Now Walsh wants to quickly get on the shoe. Ah, brilliantly done there from Gardner. The mid-air swat. And able to go out across to Robertson. That's a good mark there. Oh, geez. Newman looks a bit groggy. I think he's been poked in the eye. Yeah, he's been poked in the eye there, Newman. Yikes, he'd be a frustrating out for Blues fans if he is out of the game. Hopefully he can get on the mend quickly. And now 𝐼𝐿𝐴 on centre wing. 𝐼𝐿𝐴, that's a nice short kick, finds McCluggage. Wants to go corridor, beautiful use of the football. Zach Bailey. Can they now go into any Brisbane? A deep entry. Who's up here? Maybe a chance. Oh, well done to 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Always in prime position there. Kick just hits 𝐼𝐻𝐪. 𝐼𝐻𝐪 now chipping ball out towards halfback of Marchbank. 7:50 to play until 3/4 time. You feel like the Blues just need the next. It's only 17 points. It's under a 3-goal margin. Even though with how good Brisbane have been this third quarter, the margin is still alive for Carlton to get back in this game. Maybe a chance here. 𝐷𝐞𝐿 whacks it forward. They've just got no one inside forward. 50 easy for Conor McKenna. And goes short to Wilmot. And he'll go short again. Finding McCluggage. Corridor kick. Just doesn't really hit Duniher nicely. Oh, fouled that hand pass received to Reinhart. But 𝐓𝐡𝐞 couldn't hit the hands there of 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿. Ball in dispute here. Reinhart can't get the hands out cleanly. The 𝐴𝐿𝐻𝐿 gets it out. Cripps gets it out very nicely. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 whacks it forward. And it results in a mark here for 𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐻. He peels off, plays on. He wants to go for home. Charlie 𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐻. Yeah, just couldn't get the accuracy. Usually kicks those. Goes for a point. Yeah, bloody hell. He's struggling to open that eye, Nick Newman. Nice mark there, McGovern. McGovern now goes inside 50. Can they find a mark here, the Blues? They've struggled to, really, since the first quarter marks inside 50. 𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐻, great hands, gets it out. Just the bounce doesn't favour 𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐻. Tap was nice there from Wilmot. Berry now, instantly under pressure as soon as he's got the footy. And that will be the umpire's ball. Eight goals, 9, 6 goals, 5, 6:18 to play. The big Owen to Cunning going up at it. Cripps, first possession. Out to Walsh. Centering ball. Few repeat entries here for the Blues. Can they find something maybe? Well done there from McKenna. Out of the fence. Strong mark there in the air from Boyd. No, he's pointed to the goals. He's feeling confident. Does Boyd have the distance from here? Oh, not a bad strike. Oh, jeez. I thought he kicked it. Unlucky. 15-point game. Under 3 goals with 5.5 to play in the third term. McKenna, another nice kick. McKenna's really lifted after quarter time. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻 now goes out across to Leicester. Fletcher now goes down the line towards that next contest. Hipwood did well to get it to ground. And umpire's ball again. 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿 now. Hand pass was instantly smothered. That's a great kick. Oh, the bounce just didn't favour. Unlucky there from the big oak. Another boundary throw in. Head out there from 𝐷𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻. Ball hits the deck. Cripps. Can he get it out? Lockie Neal, good attack on the footy. And another ball up here. Just slap forward there from McInerney. And now Bailey. High ball again inside 50. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻. Good mark. Jacob Reader now wants to go quickly by foot. Out across to Cripps. A few boos there, of course, of that infamous moment around 23 last year that Lions still hate. Here he goes down the corridor. Kick just couldn't really hit a target. Andrews in a good spot. Really should have taken the mark. And another stoppage. Get out from the big O. Crush to the bodies. Good attacking the footy there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. And now McKenna can quickly go. Jeez, he's been good at these, McKenna. These cheeky little, crafty little kicks. And now Bailey wants to know. Sorry, that's McCarthy. Goes down the spine. Archie really should have taken that mark. But he's able to burst through a pack and kick a lovely goal on the run. Brisbane continue to just pile on these unanswered goals. They're up now by 21 points. 9 goals, 9, 6 goals, 6. Callum Archie, I think he's been a bit of a... Sometimes a bit of a revelation this year for Brisbane. He's seemed to be a bit of a match winner. He's had some good cameos this year. Bit of a verge play from time to time, but hey, he's bobbed up with a goal in an important stage of the game. Off to the bench to quench his thirst. Get the energy gels and elixirs into him. But yeah, I felt like that's an important goal for Brisbane, just to continue to keep that margin arm's length and continue just to build that scoreboard pressure for Carlton. Archie at the back goals. Loves it. Lions chance now. Starting to get up and about. Umpire bouncing again. Oh, Jesus. That's a... Oh, I mean, they've probably got to bounce that again. It's a block free, though, to Pitnett. Inside 50, 𝐼𝐿𝐴 𝐿. What a game he's having. And now out across to Devon Robertson. Now down the line, Brisbane go. And that's going to be a throw free against Carlton. Free to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Oh, jeez, come on, Umpy. Couldn't even throw it to 𝐓𝐿𝐴 properly. That's about a 1 metre throw. Couldn't do it. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 now lowers his eyes. That's a good looking kick. Saar did well in the air there against Charlie Cameron. Henry throwing here. Forward 50 stoppage. The big O. Can he get out of the ruck? He kicks it forward. And that'll do for Brisbane. Another forward 50 throwing here. Inside their forward pocket. 16 inside 50s to 9. The Lions wait. But it just really changed after quarter time. 20 to 8. 16 to 9 in quarter 2 and 3. Zach Bailey now. Oh, that's a high. Oh my God. No way. Oh, I mean, there's the duck, but like, nothing's paid high anymore. Wow. Maybe still a chance here for Brisbane. Oh, almost a soccer from Big Joe. Whack round the corner there from 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. That's out in the full. 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Now bobbling ball, Chera gets it out. Oh, great smother there from McCarthy. He's had some good moments this third quarter. I still can't believe that wasn't a paid as a high tackle. Like, you got to be serious. That's got to be paid every other week usually. Well, actually, it never is, but they've got to start paying those. It's that 𝐼𝐿𝐴 effect. Really, it's changed the complexion of it. Oh, nice short kick there. Again from McKenna, low kick. Could have been a bit better from Fletcher. Now Newman, they can quickly rebound here the Blues if they've got the options. And Walsh just hammers it down the line. That's a great kick. He finds 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Who's he got now, 𝐼𝐿𝐴? He's just going to go for goal. And you know what? That will work. That will work for Carlton. because it is now a forward 50 stoppage their way with 90 seconds to play. It's a big opportunity for Carlton to get a goal back. 21 points the margin is with a minute 25 to play in this third term. 𝐴𝐥𝐝 hit out. 𝐵𝐵 umpire's ball. 𝘕𝐿𝐻𝐵, well done. Oh, just gets the hands out. Unlucky there from 𝐵𝐵, but it results in a turnover. 𝐵𝐵 just gets the hands out. 𝐵𝐵 Coleman again, just everywhere. It spills out now to 𝐵𝐵. And the kick obviously won't make the distance on the accuracy. 𝐵𝐵 did well. Dispossessed, holding the ball. Oh! What's it for? Okay, I think it's a free to Carlton. Oh, Lachie Neale's shoulder's hurting. That's no good. Oh, Jesus. I mean, if they're paying that high, they're not paying the other one high. There's just no consistency. 𝐴𝐥𝐝 goal. Important kick here for the Blues. Oh, he's missed. Jesus. Got to be kicking that. Oh, well done there from Cam Rainey. Gets it now out to McCarthy. One last chance. Oh, the siren's going to beat him. Oh, he would have kicked the goal. Oh, he actually missed that shot. But there we go. 3/4 time, the Blues trailing by 20 points, as we heard, into 3/4 time. How about that third quarter from Brisbane? Just continue to keep Carlton at bay. Kick more unanswered goals. And I mean, when was the last time Carlton did kick a goal? It's been quite a while. Great third quarter from Brisbane. They're defensively really setting up well behind the footy. Locking the ball in their forward half and making the Blues pay off a few turnovers too. And yeah, they're starting to move the ball with confidence. This is when the Lions are full of confidence. I mean, you know, they're a hard side to beat. So one more quarter there away, Brisbane, from making the grand final. Can they hold on, or can the Blues perform another miracle win? Should be a good final term coming up. Let's hope. On your left-hand side of the screen, teacher, mate. Yeah, it could be potentially on the cards, Andy, mate. Anyway, we'll have a look at the 3/4 time stats, shall we? But yeah, it's still dying now for Carlton. Started the game well, but have really tapered off after quarter time. Just getting dominated and battered at inside 50s, really. I mean, mine it's 10, but they were up by 11 at quarter time. So, yeah, they're getting well beat around that area. Continuing to win the clearances, the Lions. Contest possessions is pretty even, but yeah, they just got the ball a lot more in their forward half. Their disposals really dropped off, I felt, in that third term. Carlton, they've just really turned into some plates a bit of dumb footy, really just really whacking it forward and not really doing, making some smart decisions, just whacking it forward, hoping for the best. And, you know, the likes of course, Harris Andrews and a few of those types. Leicester too, just picking it off in their back half. So, yeah. But, yeah, Lions look pretty composed at the moment. But, hey, it's only 20 points. So, yeah, if Carlton are able to slot home 2 in a row, it could be back on the game on. How about have a look at that? I actually tipped Brisbane by 20 points of this game. And currently up by 20, so it would be nice to get my tip right exactly. Should be set for a beauty. But yeah, Kitty Coleman continues to impress. 6 score involvements, 9 intercept possessions. He's having a great half of footy. 18 touches for him. This has probably been one of his best games. Career best games. Jacob Weeder with 8 intercept possessions. Same with McGovern. But they're lacking a lot of rebound from half back, the Blues. That's where they're struggling. They get it out. They just can't get it out cleanly. And yeah, they're just looking pretty rushed with the footy when they do get it. So yeah, it's probably an area to lift. Just, probably playing a little bit too rushed. 𝐓𝐴𝐞 with 6 inside 50s. Walsh, McKenna, 𝐷𝐞 and 𝐷𝐭𝐬 with 5. 4 centre clearances for Mark Pitner. Not a bad effort. Sam Walsh leading the contested possessions with 12. So 6 score involvements. Game high, Kitty Coleman. Game high intercept possessions, 9 Kitty Coleman. Great game he's having. Brisbane came back with a playing well, but Carlton can definitely come back. Some hopes aren't up yet. Yeah, fair enough, simply, mate. Definitely the Blues can definitely still come back. But yeah, Brisbane are looking overall, I think, really defensively they're in shape at the moment. And in the midfield they're getting it done too. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And I think, just that outside game, Brisbane are controlling the game a lot better. They're taking their time with moving the footy, playing the game on their terms too. Nervous as well, says Lowe. Yeah, there probably would be a few nervous Brisbane Lion fans, you'd think, knowing that the game isn't done yet. G'day, Cal. Hopefully going well, mate. Watching the hospital. Hopefully everything's going well at the hospital, mate. If it's yourself or family member that's in the hospital for something, hopefully that all gets better, mate. Brisbane should have the legs. Yeah, they should. You'd think, Godric. Really, from that third quarter, they're just looking like a bit of a class above. The Blues, let's be honest, but hey, things can change when the fourth quarter hits. So we'll see. Yeah, no, hopefully you do get better, Cal, mate. Hopefully you do get better. Brisbane definitely look like they have a bit more pep to bring home. Yeah, fair comment, mate. They are looking up and about. There we go. Players will get back into positions now. So Brisbane 1 quarter away from making the granny to face Collingwood, but hey, Blues, you feel like they'll not go out without a fight. Oh, geez, Country Roads, they're singing at 3/4 time. Nine goals, 963, 6 goals, 743, 3/4 time. Better get in this fourth quarter. Brisbane by 20 points. They've been much better after quarter time after overcoming that massive deficit. Looking honestly like a class above the Blues. But the Blues, nothing to lose almost. They can go down by 8 goals as long as they just take the game on. But we're underway as Michael Voss quenches his thirst. Who is going out? Who's going through? Brisbane by 20 points. Fourth quarter underway. Lachie Neale. Oh, beautifully done. Spin move. Great hand pass to Dunkley. Early inside 50 here for Brisbane. Holding free maybe for 𝐷𝐭𝐬. Nothing given. Sard under the pump. Ball trickles out here to McCarthy. Can he get the hands out to Charlie? And a nice tackle there. Umpire's ball. .450 stoppage here for the Lions. Dunkley gets the hit out. Oh, Dunkley gets the hit out receive. And another ball up here. Side now whacks it out of the fence. A high ball. Who's to fly here? 𝐼𝐶 almost. Martin did well. Hands it out nicely now to Doherty. He can chip it out over the top. Across. Oh, good contest there. McGovern takes the mark. They want to go quickly here, the Blues. Hewitt out to Doherty. Hand pass, smothered. Well done there from Hipwood. Eric now, right foot kicks. Not good enough. Marchbank, good mark. Marchbank, a short one, finds Boyd. Now to Kennedy, to the sub's been on here. Sub is on here for the Blues. Kennedy on. And across towards half forward. Hollands, that's a great mark. He wants to play on quickly. Lowers the eyes. Oh, smother from Neil. He's having a game of all games, Lachie Neil. Beautifully done. Off the turnover now come Brisbane. This is where they can be damaging with that kick. They won't be very damaging with that. Straight to Wiedering. And he can go inboard to Hollands. Hollands now. Just gets the kick away Newman, but that's just a poor kick. Straight to lines. Guernsey's Neil now. Can just compose himself. And goes short to Zorko. I think that was now. He goes out across to McCluggage. Wants to peel off and play on. Now he goes by foot. The kick. Oh, beautiful kick. Charlie Cameron on the lead. G'day, David. Welcome to stream. Hopefully going well. Nice slow flat kick there. Marchbank unable to get the ball in. Charlie Cameron now. Can he kick this goal? No, he puts it across the face. Always been a bit of an iffy set shot. Charlie Cameron from time to time. Well, 21 points the margin it is. Yeah, it's a fair comment there, Graham. No such game as soccer. It's called football. You know, it's called football everywhere, you know. Well, different countries call it soccer and all that, whatnot. I mean, football here is AFL, rugby, all that. It's a universal name, you know. I think you can call football soccer or AFL, whatever. I think you're in Australia. Now Hipwood inside 50. Deep kick. Chance for McCarthy. He's always a great mark inside 50. And has the set and takes the mark. So he should slot this home directly in front. 27 points the margin. What do you think of Carlton? Well, I mean, you know, it's almost nothing to lose at the moment. A good chance to give it just a red-hot crack, but they've been disappointing after quarter time. But hey, if they go on to lose this game, I still think it's been a magnificent second half of the year. Anyways, McCarthy should goal this. And McCarthy slots it home. Brisbane by 27 points. 10 goals 10 to 6 goals 7. Oh, and the Blues fans are dejected at the moment. Just off that intercept, one from Andrews, Hipwood, and bang. That was a great kick. And then goals, easy stuff there for Lincoln McCarthy. Brisbane, important first goal of the final quarter. Look at this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unanswered goals. Huge stuff. Premiership quarter just seems to win teams' games. We saw it last night with Collingwood. They're a great third term, won them the game of footy, and we could be seeing it again tonight with Brisbane. 68 to 12 since Carlton got up by 29. Yeah, wow. Now Hewitt, hand passes it out. Oh, Lachie Neale, bang, there he is again. He's just everywhere, Lachie Neale. And holding the ball. Free his way. Neil now sets it up. Can they find a mark of Joe? Oh, almost. Lincoln McCarthy, something out of nothing. The kick was smothered. Nice mark there from Hollands. Newman now to Boyd. Low flat kick. Oh, risky stuff. Not a good one for Walsh, and this could make them pay. Oh, great tackle there from, I think that was 𝐷ocherty. Not going to be paid on the ball. Get out there from the big O. Now 𝐷ocherty whacks it forward. Just a risky kick again, but oh, 𝐬𝐿𝐿 competed well. They could get the reinforcements here, and they could do something here off the turnover. Hand pass just did not favour 𝐬𝐿𝐿, but he did well there, 𝐵𝐷ocherty. Able to get the kick forward in the direction of 𝐵𝐼𝐿𝐿, but Andrews just too strong. Great mark that is. Andrews now goes by foot to Jared Berry. And he'll go short, finding Dunkley. Well, the Lions, fans up and about. 𝐴𝐸 short to Jared Berry. When was the last time Carlton scored during this game? Yeah, they haven't scored. Have they even kicked the goal this second half? I don't think they have. It has been a really disappointing second half of footy from them. 𝐼𝐗𝐤𝐽, chop of the arms his way. Was 42. Yeah, there you go. 1 point. 1 point so far the second half. Really disappointing. As the Lions now just continue to hammer in more inside 50s. The big O a chance. Oh, almost took the mark. Robertson at ground level. Couldn't hand pass it. 𝐵𝐷ocherty could. Just into a wall. Can't defend as the ball trickles out here. Maybe for Bailey to go and get it. He keeps his feet. Can't get the soccer. Charlie's dangerous. Can he get a little soccer through? They just continue to rugby style it over the line. And 𝐬𝐿𝐿 does rush it through. Now it's a 28-point margin. As Sard now takes a bounce. Out of the fence he goes towards the wing. Oh, very well done there from 𝐴𝐸. Another boundary throw. Michael Voss just having a ponder. Well, I think it is confirmed that if the Blues lose this game, I mean, Michael Voss has definitely still been one of the coaches of the year. What he's done is remarkable, but I think it's got to be 𝐼𝐗𝐽 Kingsley then. I think he could be the coach of the year now. That's going to be high there for Boyd. Still plenty of time though for the Blues maybe to kick a few in a row. They need something. They're yet to kick a goal this half. Maybe it comes here inside 50 for 𝐵𝐼𝐿𝐿. That's holding free. 𝐵𝐼𝐿𝐿 now a chance to go. So, poor Blues just got outclassed. No one in the knackers long season. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people, to be honest, Eric, were definitely predicting the Blues do they have the legs to beat Brisbane. And maybe we're seeing it, but hey, here's a chance for 𝐵𝐼𝐿 to keep this game alive. Just needs to kick this goal. Ah, it's the woodwork. That's unlucky. 27 points it is now. Oh, they've got a live reaction of 𝐵𝐼𝐿's miss. Oh, head in the hands. Unlucky. I thought he saw that one, 𝐵𝐼𝐿. Almost did. Nice mark there from Berry. Now Berry goes down the line towards that next contest. 𝐵𝐷ocherty couldn't take the mark. 𝐵𝐷ocherty, good attack of the foot at ground level. Boundary throwing. Lions' chance just continue to ring around the stadium. Hollands now dispossessed. Now they could make them pay here. The line slap forward here. 𝐓𝐴. Couldn't get the clean pick up. Now McGovern, Doherty. Hands back to Hollands. Oh, hand pass. I mean, it does work to Cherry, but couldn't get the link in the chain going very nicely. 𝐓𝐴 now. Oh, bit of a fumble. And now Jared Berry has a chance to lower his eyes and hit the target of Charlie. That's going to be holding for every day of the week. And it is. But yeah, just so fumbly around the footy though. Carlton really after quarter time. Like, look at these. They've just out really hunted them around the footy and really toughened up, I think, around the football too. Charlie Cameron now to probably put them into a grand final, let's be honest, but he's missed. Oof. Okay, game still maybe slightly alive for the Baggers. It's a 28-point margin with 10:38 to play. They go quick by foot here towards half back. Nice there from Boyd. Takes the game on. Whacks it now towards half forward. Andrews did okay. Kitty Coleman dispossessed. They've got numbers forward here, the Blues. George Hewitt. Can he find the centering ball of 𝐓𝐴? He's got him. And this is a much needed captain's goal coming up. To get this game to 22 points, Paddy 𝐓𝐴 will line up. One goal for 𝐓𝐴 tonight. Can he make it two? The skipper for the Blues. Absolutely flushes it. The Blues still live here with 9:34 to play. 22-point margin. Okay, there you go. The fans at Icon Park still alive. $9:33 to play. 7 goals 8, 10 goals 12. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already in the stream, lads. Got a ripper coming up obviously next week. Going to be streaming the grand final. Whoever wins this game, of course. And we're bound to maybe witness a cracking last 10 minutes if the Blues can maybe kick a few more goals in a row. In the middle now, can the Blues start to lift? That's their first goal since the second term. First goal this second half. Nice tackle from Walsh there. It'll be a ball up. Now Newman just whacks a hand pass forward. That's a nice tap from 𝐓𝐴. Now Walsh can whack the kick forward. Maybe a chance for Mackay. Strong mark from Harry Mackay. He's always a great contested mark. Oh, but can he kick the goal? He's going to go for a snap. Okay. Just needs to convert this. Okay. To get this to 16 points with 8.5 minutes to play. Harry Mackay. Can he slot this home? Gonna go for the drop punt. Kicks on its way. He's kicked it, Harry Mackay. Huge goal for his confidence. And the Blues are still alive. 16 points with 8:22 to play. I think we've got a game on here maybe now. Hey, you know, that's what I said. This game's still alive. 2 in a row for the Blues. Okay. 8:22 to play. Still plenty of time. Yeah, I mean, the Blues aren't... Yeah, that's definitely true, Leo, mate. But if they do lose the game, it's definitely because of their poor second and third terms. But, hey, it's game on here. Can they snatch it late? 𝐓𝐿𝐴 kicks a much-needed goal. Back in the middle. Can they maybe start to win a bit of centre clearance like they did in the first quarter? Walsh attacks the footy. Zach Bailey did well. He just whacks it the other way. High kick now. 𝐴𝐿𝐴, good defensive mark. Can they rebound quickly here, the Blues? 𝐴𝐿𝐴 now. Out towards the wing. Nice kick there. Finds 𝐬𝐿𝐴. Jesse 𝐬𝐿𝐴 now inside 50 towards a deep target. Oh, great spoil there from Gardner. Jesus Christ, can Sam Luke Darcy just calm down? He's going off his chops. Nah, I mean, I could see that being it. I could see that being it in the back, but it was almost like momentum there from Gardner. He sort of like fell over, and it was a great spoil too. Anyway, Berry now gets it out. Strong mark from Wiedering. Cheers for $2 passport, mate. Much appreciated. Wiedering goes quickly inside 50. Can they find a Koning? Oh, couldn't take the mark. Now Berry gets it out. Great smother from 𝐿𝐴. Ball stays in here. Fletcher wants the boundary. He gets it. Oof. 7:37 to play. Blues are coming home strong here. Socket out from the head out. And another boundary thrown. Another boundary thrown here for the Blues. Nice hit out there from the big O. Ball hits the deck. Kennedy couldn't get an effective disposal. Neil now out to Zach Bailey on his non-preferred. Kick out towards the midfield. Able to repel his Marchbank. Good attack on the footy there from Kitty. And he smacks it forward. McCarthy now. Out across to Zach Bailey. They've got a bit of space here. The Northern Territorian. Northern Territorian. Is that even a fucking word? Hipwood, can he keep it in here? No, he can't. Well, they gained a bit of territory there, though, the Lions. 7:02. Oh, look at the Blues supporters. They're out of their chair. Oh, there's 𝐴𝐿𝐴. They want to hear that. A few boos for 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Yeah, very poor. How dare you boo our overlord and master of Gillum McLaughlin. Yeah, great 1%er there. That's brilliantly done from Conor McKenna. Hey, I tell you what though, Conor McKenna after quarter time, he's put together a great game of sport. Kicked that nice goal and he's been much better by foot. Good 1%er there. Another boundary throw in here. Under 7 minutes to play. Head out there from Pitnet. Kennedy. Twisting and turning. Now, does he want to go the outer side? He wants to go corridor. I mean, he was hit as he kicked, but it works to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Could they be at the back here? Kick onto a 1-on-1. Andrews in front position against Mackay. Ball hits the deck. Lester, is he held? Yes, he is. He won that well. That's a professionally well won free there from Ryan Lester. Yeah, you could see the hold there from 𝐷𝐿𝐴. Lester now will pump it down the line. Kick towards the wing. The big O can't take the mark. 𝐿𝐴 now hands it back to Sard. Inboard now to Boyd. He quickly goes by foot towards the edge of 50. Can Kerno outmuscle Gardner. He has possession here, but he's just instantly thwarted by two Brisbane Lions defenders. Umpire's ball. 6:02 to play. Time is ticking here for the Blues. Plus 10 tackles they have. Pitnet hit out. Kennedy breaks the tackle. George Hewitt now. A high centering ball. Who's up here? Maybe 𝐷𝐿𝐴. Ball hits the deck. Dangerous spot here. Hand pass out from Dunkley. Zach Bailey. Stiff arm was great. Kitty Coleman. He's having a game of all games. He gets it out of the fence. Can he find a target? Good contest there between Wiedering and Danaher. Now Marchbank. He's had a decent night tonight. Hand pass from 𝐿𝐴 is okay. Wiedering gets it back to 𝐿𝐴. Wants to maybe go corridor. He wants to hit the switch. Out across. Maybe the Blues can reload here the outer side. Newman now. Hand pass inboard to Doherty. He wants to go through the spine, maybe. Inside 50. Arriving late. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐴. Great intercept mark. And they can chew a little bit of time off the clock here, the Lions. Short kick. Finds Gardner. Well, it's like back in the day of Channel 10. It's the 5-minute warning. It's just surpassed. Under 5 minutes to play. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 now. A high ball towards the wing. Oh, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Not going to be a free kick. Oh, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 did it well. Let's see. Yeah, bloody hell. Could be a free. Well, it's only throwing it anyway. The Blues get it forward, regardless. Hand pass from Akers wasn't too great. Kneel off. No, he's still out there. Bloke that was subbed off. I mean, Lyons is it to come on as the sub. Big O now, whacks a kick forward. And a mark there from Joe. Plays for the 50. Joe now just taking his time. 16 points the margin. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Time is ticking. Joe now just wants to bomb it long inside 50 towards the pocket. A nice mark there from Marchbank. Low flat kick Doherty. Oh, he's fumbled the mark. This could be the game. McCluggage round the corner. Hits the woodwork. Oh, that would have put Brisbane into a grand final. They've just got to go now, the Blues. It's a 17-point game. Wiedering, stabbing ball. That's straight to Kitty Coleman, who has lifted after quarter time. Oh, geez, Gardner. Oh, the shake and bake. Darcy Gardner to kick the winner. No, it's a mark on the line regardless. How about that from Darcy Gardner? Oh, Jesus, imagine that, the key defender kicking the goal. Well, it doesn't matter because Lincoln McCarthy will kick this goal and put Brisbane into the grand final. Well, what have I said so many times this year? When the Lions have been under the pump, when they've been challenged, the professionalism of this football club to come back as a unit, collectively as a midfield, to get on top again, forward half efficiency, just brilliance around the midfield. Ability off the turnover was great, forward half intercepts, all that whatnot. They're yet to lose at the Gabba this year, and they'll not lose at the Gabba for 2023. The Lions, they're home. They're off to a grand final. 23-point margin with 2:50 to play. Well, 2 from 2 in the finals tips. Very nice. I'll take it. So it is a Collingwood Brisbane grand final. Yeah, it will be a 2002 and 2003 grand final rematch. Yeah, Wiedering was just, that's a poor kick. How about from Gardner? Oh, thought he had the distance, and honestly he did. But yeah, McCarthy's mark was a beauty. Off we go again in the middle. Maybe a chance for the Blues to get a goal or two, but probably time will run out for them. Walsh now inside 50. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 takes the mark. Very nicely done. Geez, he's got to go back and goal it. He's just got to go, get in and go. Time is ticking, 2:30 to play. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 now, low kick. Across the face. 22 points, 2:19 to play. McKenna now out into space. What a great kick. Danaher wins the free. It's a block free going the Blues way, sorry. Free now to Marchbank. He plays on. Goes inside 50. Who can they find? Maybe someone in the air. Neil. What a night he's had. Out across to Jasper Fletcher. Good use. Oh, geez. Maybe they want to go for one more. Charlie Cameron could be at the back here. Saad chasing his tail. Charlie Cameron now just marks. He plays on. Left foot kick towards the pocket. That's not a good kick. Chincotta with the intercept. Well, it's not going to be a Carlton Collingwood grand final. I still couldn't fathom if it actually was, because Jesus Christ, the build-up for that would have been insane. But Brisbane, just a classier team tonight. I felt, you know, hey, in the end, looks like the week break really helped them. The Blues, well, they were awesome those first 2 weeks, but yeah, just didn't have the legs to really withstand Brisbane, I felt. Out of touch, really, in that midfield. After a blistering first term, their pressure dropped off a bit. As the Lions' classy forward half has just been able to get the work and just put on a score again, put on a show. And 11 goals, 13, they could have been a bit more accurate tonight too. And a 3-0. So, it's in the books, everyone. It's a Brisbane versus Collingwood grand final. Lockie Neal now. Inside 50. Who can take the mark? Nick Newman can. The former Swan. Oh, he's doing the I don't know what I'm trying to say. He's doing me proud as a former Swan he is. In border Cripps. Quick hand pass to Walsh. Maybe one last chance here for the Blues. 2-on-2. Jack Martin comes from the side. Or maybe he'll go after the siren here. So, hey, good on Brisbane. It's been year after year of disappointment, but the monkeys off the back. They've made the deserved grand final. They've been up the top of the ladder for many years, but it's a deserved grand final they deserve to be in. Jack Martin goals for a bit of junk, but it's not enough. 7 seconds, 16-point margin. But they were challenged. They were challenged early on, but Brisbane, just the classy side they are, got on top and have had a fantastic, post first quarter. Really, for 3 quarters, they've been brilliant around the midfield. They've been composed from their back half, and some of their foot skills and stuff off the turnover on off the intercept too has been brilliant. How about this man, 𝐓𝐿 𝐿𝐴, sensational. 7 score involvements, a lot of intercept possessions too. And some of his disposals tonight have been beautiful. Brisbane fans in full voice. They've seen the challenge. And they've surpassed it against a plucky Carlton side. They started well, just didn't have the legs tonight. A great season they've had, but just not that echelon above. They've been outclassed by Brisbane, and they're through to a grand final. It's a Brisbane versus Collingwood grand final for 2023. The Lions deserve a grand finalist. They truly are. What a season they've had, eh? Undefeated at home. They've been better away. And I tell you what, the difference between last year, defensively, they've been much better. Jeez, the siren's still sounding. Am I blind? The siren's still ringing. Bloody hell. Well, there you go. Brisbane 11 goals, 13.79. To Carlton 9 goals, 9.63. The classiest side after quarter time. Better midfield too. And yeah, just that forward half is always damaging. And they got it done in the end. After, I think Kai said it as well in the chat. After what, 24, after they were up by 29 points, they kicked, it was something like 13 goals to 2. They just dominated really after quarter time. Midfield started to get on top, moved the footy much better, and yeah, they were really good defensively too. I felt Andrews, even without Jack Payne, Lester and Garner, I thought played superb games. Nullified 𝐼𝐿𝐴 well enough. Much more tough around the football too. Deserve a win for Brisbane. Bloody happy for them. It's great to see him finally make that grand final. They've been so close year after year, but they were due for a grand final this year, and they've done it. So they get it done by 16. Collingwood versus Brisbane grand final. Write it in your book. It's going to be a rip, and of course I will be streaming the game next week as well, fellas, so stay tuned. But before we end it up, we'll just quickly go over the stats. So yeah, it was -11 inside 50s against the Lions, and after quarter time, they've completely turned it over. +12 inside 50s they ended up the game with. Won the clearances by 10, stoppage clearances. They were very good around the stoppage tonight. +4 contest possessions. And the Blues were able to win a bit of footy in and around it, but no, they were able to get the ball a lot more forward. Brisbane win a lot of that territory game. They locked in their forward half really well from time to time throughout this game. Sam Walsh, 34 disposals. I felt he still had a great final series, but yeah, I just felt collectively as a group, Carlton just weren't able to do enough. I felt they were really ordinary moving the footy after quarter time. They just weren't hitting their targets well enough. Jarryd Berry with 24. It was a low disposal game from a lot of a lot of Brisbane midfielders. But yeah, Neil 23 touches. He had a superb game. He was so clean around the contest. 8 clearances for him, a clearance beast. Loved his game. Dunkley was working hard. Zorko's game was nice, but Kitty Coleman deserves all the praise after quarter time. Sensational. Great by foot. He really changed the tempo of the game after quarter time with his foot skills. He was brilliant. Walsh leading the inside 50s with 8. 7 for 𝐼𝐗𝐬. 7 scoring involvements for Walsh and Coleman. 16 contest possessions for Josh Dunkley. Intercept possessions, 11 for Kitty Coleman. Was insane tonight. But yeah, after quarter time, the Lions just boasted their class around the footy in their forward half. They got to work. The big O with kicking a few goals. Lincoln McCarthy with 2, 𝐼𝐗𝐬 with 2, McKenna with a goal, Lester Hipwood with a goal. But yeah, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting next week. Because I understand, the Pies with all their fans and that whatnot, I can definitely see them. Honestly, maybe there's a chance they could win convincingly. But the Lions have the Pies measure. Or whatever, the Lions play, or however you bloody say it. They play good footy against the Pies. The last few times they've been able to knock them off. They've beaten them twice this year. So it's going to be a good battle, I think, next Saturday. So Brisbane deserved grand final places. Get it done really convincingly in the end, almost, I'd say. It was a low margin, but a low-scoring game. But it was a game about slim margins, and they were just able to outwork the Blues in the contest. A tougher side, just more cleaner side, and made them pay off the turnover too. So, yeah, Brisbane deserved grand finalists. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It was a cracking stream. Great game of footy. But yeah, if you're a Blues fan, I think you're still very, very proud of your club. I mean, hey, to make a prelim final halfway through the year, you'd say you'd be joking. A fantastic second half of the year they've had. A lot of praise deservedly goes to Michael Voss. But yeah, I think in the bigger picture, probably they just weren't that top side, a classier side, a top echelon side enough to knock off a side like Brisbane away. But they'll learn a lot off from this. A great second half of the year they've had. The Blues 4th heading into this year, and I felt they were a great chance to have a good crack at a premiership this year, and they have done well. So yeah, I think they'll be happy with the year they've had. But yeah, that second half they'll be definitely disappointed with. I mean, goalless really up until that final term, kicking those 2 goals in a row. But yeah, no, Brisbane too good. They deservedly make the grand final. It's going to be a ripper next week. The build-up will be fun. It'll be enjoyable. Both deserving grand finalists. I think that's a good thing, a positive thing, I think. I mean, how I put it is just like, Brisbane, Collingwood have been probably some of the top teams this year. Meanwhile, Carlton and 𝐺WS have sort of been like your teams that have been able to push up the ladder a bit. But teams that have been great all year make the grand final of Brisbane and Collingwood. So it's going to be a ripper next week. But yeah, deserved winners, Brisbane. Great game of football. Obviously, credit and respect to Carlton for a great year they've had in the end, but just not good enough as Brisbane get it done. Thanks for tuning into the stream, fellas. Obviously, I'll do my round review. That will be out tomorrow, as per usual. But yeah, another cracking round of footy. It has to be said, it was a great game yesterday. It was always going to be hard to be replicated again tonight. But yeah, Brisbane too good in the end. Get it done by 16. Monkeys off the back, Brisbane Lions fans. Yeah, through to a granny. Should be a beauty next week. And yeah, apart from that, everyone, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did go on to enjoy. And yeah, that's it from me. Take care. Have an enjoyable rest of your weekend.